Good morning. Good morning. My name is Phil Balabanos and welcome to The Morning Show, a show that happens in the morning, hence its name. To my left, you'll have, how can I phrase this properly? I want to do this justice, okay? A man that proves that not only does power corrupt, but that even a little bit of power corrupts absolutely. Poseidon, the Poseidon 6'9", out there giving out life sentences in the chat, making sure none of you overstep. You can see him on Twitch playing with children.
I'm live streaming in a while actually, but I gotta get back to it. I've been busy, recording and shit, and I'm too tired to live stream.
As you can see, we are both very low energy today. I betrayed the sacred pact with my body last night and ate an entire box of cookies and didn't sleep subsequently.
Jesus Christ.
All the Pepto-Bismol in the world couldn't get me back to bed, and I had to sleep like a weirdo, so now I'm all messed up and crabby. And Poseidon, the weight of life has just broken him. That's what's happening right now.
No, it hasn't broken me.
No? Okay, it hasn't broken him. He's fine.
I can't be broken. I got into a scrap with Domino's Pizza yesterday. I can never order from there again. The one on Mount Royal.
All right, well, this seems like breaking news, so we're gonna go straight to it.
I got into a huge
scrap the music intro, scrap everything.
Also, don't forget patreon.com/Pantelis. Tonight I have it in bed with Poseidon. So join the Patreon for that. You get exclusive prizes. You can win shit, exclusive content. Also, panteliscomedy.com for all of his stuff. Balabanos.com for all of Phil's stuff. You can make commercials and all kinds of shit.
So, what is this that they do?
Ice in my veins.
What is that?
It means they have ice in their veins. They're cold.
Did you just repeat this? That's like, bro, apple. Define apple.
Yeah, it means
an apple.
It means they're cold-blooded, bro. Meaning like they don't,
check it and see.
Like not like they don't give a fuck.
Like they have a fever of 103.
What?
You didn't get the lyric. It's okay. That's okay. You're too little. You're too young. You're too little, Poseidon. Has anyone ever told you that? Besides all the ladies.
Sarcastically,
yeah.
Yes. Even the ladies.
Guys, I'm having a hard time. He has this he's just down. He feels down. He's got this look on his face. It's hard. By the way, George isn't here today because he's busy making that paper out in the South Shore. And I had a great fucking intro for George, but I'm going to save it for another episode. Better than the
sure. I completely forgot.
Yeah, follow George. He has a podcast.
Yeah, Just As Dads and Chupapi and what else? The Backstage podcast.
The Backstage podcast is on hiatus, but I have a nagging suspicion, not a doubt.
He's coming back with
the campaign. He's going to be coming back with a campaign.
A campaign.
Yeah. So I want to hear about this Domino's fiasco before we get into any news.
I almost got into a huge scrap with Domino's.
Tell me all about it.
Scrap with a delivery driver. Now here's the thing.
Was he Uber or Domino's driver?
Domino's driver.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. In the past, hold on, I'm gonna turn off the thingamajig.
Leave it now. Who cares?
Okay. No, just I can hear it.
Nobody can hear it. Trust me.
I can. Anyways, what was I saying? So I ordered Domino's, and this Domino's always fucked around. Ask for extra cheese, they don't put. Ask for double cheese, they don't put. Numerous times.
So hold on. Sorry. What's the difference between extra cheese and double cheese? Did you ask for extra cheese first and they give it to you so that you were specific?
It's happened on multiple orders. No, extra cheese is a bit of extra. Double is you put double the amount.
But which one did you ask for first and notice that they weren't doing it? That's what I want to know.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because extra cheese is a very subjective request.
No, they're on different orders. No, you go through the app.
Yeah, but what is extra cheese? How much extra cheese is it? 1 grain?
It's half. No, they have cups, bro. They measure it. So they have a cup for...
Put a lot of thought into this.
Huh?
You've put a lot of thought into this. I didn't expect you to be able to defend this position.
They pissed me off, bro. They pissed me off. They have a cup and they measure the cheese. So they have 1 cup,
okay,
and they spread the cheese, and then half a cup for extra, and then 2 cups for...
Question.
So 1.5 for extra, 2 for double.
So this has happened multiple times. They fucked around.
It's happened
Why do you
multiple
keep
times.
ordering from there?
So I'm like, whatever, I'll let it slide this time. I'll let it slide. And they're always late to 45 minutes late, always, right? So
I don't know why anyone would order Domino's.
Like, you know what? Whatever, fuck it, bro. But I don't know what I had yesterday. I guess I was so pissed. Also because of everything that's going on and shit. And, it's coming September. And anyways, whatever.
You talking about the virus?
Yeah, all this shit.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I was pissed off. So the delivery driver shows up an hour late.
Okay. An hour late, like an hour after you ordered or an hour after he was supposed to be there?
An hour after the order.
So he shows up an hour later, not an hour late?
It's still too late.
Okay.
Okay.
Let it be known, don't fuck with his cheese. Okay?
No. The order said 24 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It should be there. Max. Okay?
Okay.
So this guy shows up an hour later with cold fucking pizza. Okay? And on top of it, he doesn't even want to come upstairs. He goes, you have to come downstairs. So I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs, bro. I'm like, hand me over the pizza. I'm not paying for this shit. Fuck off. And he goes, no. I go, no, this is your policy, Domino's. If you're more than 30 minutes late.
Oh, they have a policy.
Of course they do on the website. I pull it up, bro. I pull it up. I go, no, you give me my pizza. Bro, he calls the store.
It's like a Seinfeld episode.
Bro, he calls the store, bro. And the store tells him, no, don't give the guy's pizza even though you're late. And the guy lied. He goes, all of Acadie is closed, so I couldn't come up.
That's true, though.
That's not true. It's closed as of Jari. And I told him, even if it is closed, there's other streets.
That's fair. There are other streets.
There's other streets, motherfucker. Anyways, and had he come up Burnham like a smart motherfucker, he wouldn't have had this issue.
Careful you don't accidentally give away your home address, eh? Careful you're setting this up.
I don't give a fuck.
There's more?
What was I saying?
If he was a smart motherfucker, he would have taken Burnham.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a rough morning, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so...
We experienced things. We've seen things. we had a rough night.
Bro, I love my fucking pizza, bro. So not only do I have to come down and he's whining to me on the phone and everything, I'm like, okay. So then he fucks off.
Was he North African by chance?
No, he was Indian.
Oh, okay.
Fucks off with my pizza. I'm like, wow. So I call the store and they're like, no. All of the street is closed. I go, he's lying. No, we can't give you too bad. I'm like, okay. I tell them on the phone. I go, you know what? Hold on. I'm getting dressed now. I'm coming to the store. Oh, okay, whatever. I guess they weren't expecting me to show up. Bro, I got there as soon as...
Hang on. You went to... So you ordered pizza. Your pizza didn't show up. You're hungry now.
No.
You're angry.
No.
So your first... Sorry, I'm trying to process it. Your first reaction is to get dressed. Do the thing
I was already dressed, actually.
Whatever. Do the thing you were avoiding doing.
I just had to put on socks and
shoes. that you could get to Domino's. You went to
because they fucked me, bro.
Wow.
I had enough, bro. Enough of their bullshit, bro. Always skimping out on the cheese when I pay for it.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on. I'm not done with the story.
Hold on. Before you continue with the story. Because I feel like there's a lot of this story that probably shouldn't be divulged publicly because it'll get you in trouble, but that's okay.
What?
I don't know what you did when you got there.
Oh, nothing. The manager ran to the back.
Oh, there it is. No, my question is, I feel as though you're not actually mad at Domino's.
I'm mad at the pustia of it.
It's not that. You expressed a lot of rage. And don't get me wrong, you fuck with my food, I get pretty angry too, but it feels like there's something more going on here. Maybe you're mad about something else. Like, was the pizza the birthday gifts your father never gave you? Was that
the
manager
pizza,
Gus?
The pizza was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's it.
I never understood that expression because at what point do you add single straws to a camel? How do you know that that's the one?
Oh, bro, it's a fucking expression, bro. Don't bust my balls.
Thank you, Ramalaga. Thank you. Well, guys, I've learned something today. Thank you, Poseidon.
Anyway,
I'm just joking.
So
you go there, ready to commit a hate crime.
First of all, this guy had left before
find a troll hands.
I had to go back up and come back down to grab all my shit and fuck off, bro. Going down Acadie 100 kilometers an hour, bro. Bro, I saw this guy had set the pizzas on the rack. Pizza and cheesy bread. Pizza and cheesy bread.
You got the cheesy bread, eh?
Yeah,
I used to eat a lot of those.
Yeah, I ate it fucking stale, that piece of shit.
Oh, you ate it?
Yeah,
more to this
it was
story.
stale.
Okay,
I got my bro. Hold on, bro. So I show up.
Riveting stuff, guys.
I show up as he sets the fucking the piece on the rack, and this guy comes out, and I had just pulled in, bro, and bro, the shock in his face.
Oh, you arrived at the same time as him?
Yes, as the delivery driver.
He's an
that
idiot.
refused to give my which goes to show how shit these delivery drivers are.
I mean, they were following the rules of the road. You were admittedly going 100 kilometers an hour.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, you just admitted it, so it's admittedly.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly going very fast. I see what you mean.
I show up, bro, and I walk in. I put on my mask. I walk in all pissed off, bro. She goes, hello, how can we help you, sir? I go, first of all, the guy that spoke to me on the phone, pussied out, ran to the back because I saw him as I pulled in. And then I pull in, how can we help you, sir? I go, you guys owe me a free pizza and a free cheesy bread. And she goes, oh, how so?
How do you figure?
Right? And I tell her the whole story. I go, this is not the first time you guys fuck me. You guys always fuck me on the extra cheese and the double cheese. And you're always fucking late. It's not the first time. So I started yelling, bro. She's like, okay, here's your pizza and your cheesy bread.
Wait, hold on. They gave you the stale order for free?
Yeah.
Why didn't you demand fresh pizza, fresh cheesy bread? At that point, you're already there. You're wearing socks.
Well, because then by the
you've
time
put on socks, you've driven, allegedly, way too fast. You're there. They won. They tricked you. They were going to throw that pizza out anyways. You were their garbage can. They treated you like a dumpster. You should have asked for fucking new pizza and new cheesy bread.
I should have, yeah.
And yeah, absolutely. But I think now the only lesson to be taken from this is don't order from Domino's anymore.
But I can't. They're going to spit in my food next time. That's for
sure.
Yeah,
you're done. That's what I'm getting at.
Done.
You cannot get food from there anymore. Yeah. It's not acceptable under any... No, don't.
Under any
There's going to be curry-flavored semen all over that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hello.
Mom's house.
Hello. What? Your mom's
Hello,
house?
sexy boys. Yo, Park X is a fucking war zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I had to dodge all kinds of
got
tanks
stuck
and I got stabbed twice.
On Jean Talon and Sarajevo.
Right
on the corner there, yeah. So we
God
were talking about Poseidon's cheesy bread adventures last night.
Yeah, how I can never order from Domino's ever again.
Because he drove there and accosted people.
What? Where? Domino's?
Yeah.
That's...
You should have just gone next door to
Hold on. How did we venture away from the news? Isn't this the morning news show? I have a question about the vaccines.
Okay.
Because, you know, the
vaccines?
Yeah, just something I was thinking of. I go, maybe part of the reason is that we're not using the correct words. Because one of the things is like... what is it? Polio, I guess. Like vaccines.
Polio?
Yeah, polio doesn't exist anymore because of the vaccines, right?
I'm sure there's some polio in the ice caps.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I think they're different. I think we should use a different word for what this is, because it obviously you could still catch the thing that you're fighting against, kind of like the flu vaccine, right? The flu vaccine, you're not really prevented from catching the flu, whereas the polio vaccine, you just don't get polio, right? Is that it?
I don't think that's true. I think same thing with polio. It's just that polio was so debilitating that everyone got it. So they curbed.
So nobody has polio now because...
to some extent, yeah.
Really?
It gave everyone some immunization to it, and then it just wasn't circulating because so many people...
So then COVID's going to disappear too?
I mean, logically, if we all get vaccinated, based on like the facts that we've been given, yes.
I don't think that's true, because the facts we've been given is that you can still catch and spread it even with... So a vaccinated person can give it to another vaccinated person.
Gives it to another vaccinated person,
yeah,
and there's no unvaccinated people to give it to, I mean, it has nowhere to go. It's just...
To other vaccinated people?
But it just dies in you. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't replicate. If you're not getting sick from it...
But if it doesn't replicate, then it wouldn't be able to go from a vaccinated person to another vaccinated person.
No, because the initial viral load that you get, you can still spread if it's in your nasal cavity, if it's in your spit.
No, because when it goes in your nasal cavity, then it starts spread. That's what it does. It multiplies.
Yeah,
that's how it.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna.
It's supposed to reduce your symptoms. It doesn't stop. It's supposed to reduce your symptoms, but it doesn't stop. I'm just saying, like, by this method, isn't it just gonna keep changing, mutating, and spreading to vaccinated people?
Then I won't say no, and I won't.
Then we're going to need an updated vaccine for another, let's say, variant or something like that.
You're saying it's going to become an endemic virus, like
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm saying I'm just asking because from what I'm looking at this morning, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
I've honestly spent hours just reading about the vaccines and how they work and what they do and all kinds of different things. And I mean, in the same hour of literature, I get 10 different answers. So I don't even know. I'm not a fucking epidemiologist. I'm not a vaccine specialist. Yeah. I'm just Phil. I was just
interested in that.
It's interesting. Yeah. I just don't know the answer.
Because then wouldn't that just be then don't they have to keep working on updates? Mm-hmm. And it's just never ending.
I mean, I remember reading early on that the good thing about the mRNA vaccines in terms of use case is that they're easy to update. It's not like other vaccines where you have to reformulate the whole thing. So I don't know. You might be right. You might be wrong.
I didn't say anything to be right or wrong. I asked the question. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You're saying, wouldn't we have to? I said, you might be right about that.
Wouldn't we have to in the sense of right now we already got variants before everybody started.
I wonder if the variants will be worth more money later. Like collectible. Variants.
Yeah, the variant covers. Like that, So I was just thinking on the way, I go, wait a second, but we use that as an example, but it's not the same thing. I was just thinking because this isn't one of those, bam, you're safe. You know, theoretically, you should be safer.
Bam, you're safe.
Yeah, like when you go to India and stuff, you got to take these vaccines for diseases that they only have there. I don't know, malaria or some shit. And you're fine. Malaria. Whatever the fuck it is that they give you. And you're fine. Like Gigi goes, when he went down, he had to take He
was hospitalized for half his trip.
Oh, Gigi.
Yeah.
No, he's fine, bro.
What are you talking about? He fucking caught like everything that's in their water. He was like laid
Oh,
out
that's
blowing-
but everybody,
blowing
even when you go
chunks
down
out
to
of his
Cuba,
asshole.
but we know that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
You just
that
have
happened to my dad on his honeymoon when they
Yeah.
went to Mexico. He drank the tap water.
I don't know why. Don't evade the subject. I think he's working for Big Pharma.
Yep.
This guy. Don't evade this. I'm just saying, by that logic, since you're not stopped from getting it, we're gonna have to have updates all the
I
time.
don't know. Look, you're probably right. We will need to update the vaccine.
And he just said in the chat, "No, I didn't."
Yes, you did.
Fucking, you are a goddamn Big Pharma shill.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I don't
It's
see it.
the
yet.
latest.
I saw it. I see it.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about? You told me you were fucking shitting your asshole out everywhere, George. Stop it. Stop it before I give out your home address.
What is that?
Who? Gigi?
Oh no, right above.
Right above. Animals get.
Yearly boosters.
Yeah, the
So,
like
Mademoiselle
antibiotics or
Mew,
something.
you just want us to be like the other animals, huh? I see where this is
So
going.
you missed when you got here. We're both like today. We're not. I was like, God damn it, Pantelis is not here, and we're both just like.
I would have been here earlier if it wasn't for the war zone that
Yeah,
is Park
yeah.
X right now.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
There's a lot of fucking.
You better
stuff.
pick up your goddamn energy. All right, it's Wednesday fucking morning. You're alive. You don't have the variant. You better be happy.
Rah!
There we go.
What
That's
about
what I
me?
want to hear.
Do I get to be down? I have
You could be
kids.
down. You have kids,
All
bro.
right, cool.
You're busy.
No, I was telling everyone how I made a mistake.
What happened?
I betrayed the sacred pact between me and my body. I ate a box of cookies
Ah,
before bed.
you shit your pants.
Dude, I wish.
There was no dairy in them, no lactose.
I'm sure it was filled with lactose. Molotov cocktail in my stomach all night.
Wait, you ate the whole box?
Not the whole box. Like I left like a few. You know, there's those. You know the oatmeal cookies you can buy at the grocery store.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
fresh
the little
ones.
packs.
No, like the box. They cook them in store.
Oh, I never seen those.
They're just
good?
basically pure sugar and some oat.
Oh yeah, no.
The
I
sugar
have to
ruined
avoid
me.
that
The sugar
stuff.
and the dairy. I was like all night. I thought I was gonna die.
Je dois
Anna
avoider.
woke me up in the morning. Like normally she's like, wake up, it's time to get. So she's like,
You stink.
you okay? I'm like, she's like, I'm like, why are you being gentle? She's like, I heard you last night going through the Pepto like it was fucking candy.
No.
Yeah. I was just like, because I couldn't lie flat. Every time I would lie flat, it'd be like, bleh, bleh.
By the way, the first time
feel bad,
the
bro,
first
'cause-
time I took Pepto,
Oh, black poop story is the best.
bro, you don't understand, bro. Complete panic, bro. Because
Have you ever taken Pepto Bismol?
I think so,
So
but
pink bismuth when it.
when I gave him, because I gave him Pepto Bismol,
yeah.
but he drank it like it was a soft drink,
No,
like
no,
not. Let me
I-
take a spoon.
No, I got
What is this, some kind of game?
I got the chewables.
Oh, was your tongue black?
Bro, my tongue was
Yeah,
black,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Panic. I thought I had cancer.
Wait, why is his tongue black?
So pink bismuth, the active ingredient, I think it's, I don't know if it's with water or something in our saliva, it turns black from pink, right? So if you take chewables and you don't clean your mouth, your tongue turns black.
Oh, yeah,
thought-
he doesn't brush his teeth.
No, but
huh?
no. I probably took it in the middle of the day because my stomach was hurting. I ran off.
That's
and
why I
then-
never buy the chewables. I always buy the capsules. You just swallow
bro,
them.
Could you imagine you don't know and you're just working at a retail store and Poseidon walks in with a black mouth?
I love
No, it was during the pandemic, so I probably had a mask.
Even
on.
worse.
But bro, I look in the mirror or something, or I think it was nighttime, and I go to wash my teeth, and my tongue was black. Bro, I thought I had cancer.
Like how he
washes
washes his teeth like a hippo. I went to wash my teeth in the trough.
I went to brush my teeth. I'm sorry.
Oh, Anna's
I
calling
opened,
me out in the fucking
I opened
chat.
my mouth and they hosed it.
No, but I went to go brush my teeth, bro. And I noticed my tongue was black, bro. I thought I was like losing my shit. I was like, what was my tongue back? I'm dying.
In a previous life, before I was actually careful about eating dairy because I was lactose intolerant, me and Anna had gone to Quebec City, and we found this casse-croûte, like this, the guy had like a home stove like randomly in there. It was like really small, off the beaten
Yeah,
path.
but like burgers and hot dogs.
burgers and stuff. Yeah, like just one of these little holes on the wall.
Burgers.
And I ate like this giant fucking poutine, and I was dying. And Anna's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm gonna die." She's like, "Just take Pepto." I'm like, I don't take that shit.
What does Pepto Bismol do?
What it does is effectively it coats your stomach so that like all the acid, it's getting digested inside like a protective coating, so it doesn't hurt, and then it just passes through you.
You ever take zinc before like eating something?
I took zinc a handful of times, and after that, I was like, I'm done with zinc. I'm good.
You gotta eat or else, bro, you feel nausea. It's like taking mushrooms.
Yeah. Mushrooms?
Zinc.
You hallucinate.
Yeah, the right before when you take mushrooms, the first half hour, you don't hallucinate. You just feel sick.
That's true. Okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Even
I
the
have to be
vitamin
careful.
D makes my stomach a little bit upset if I eat it on an empty
Oh
stomach.
man, I started popping D's like it ain't no thing, bro. I gotta fight that COVIDs. You know what I'm saying? D, zinc,
Everybody needs the D.
Fucking quercetin, pop every day, bro. Just popping them
I
pills.
take vitamin D still, and that's it. I mean, I even stopped. Now I'm starting again, but I had even stopped taking like fucking allergy pills. I was like, I'm not taking shit anymore.
I gotta find a sketchy American doctor so I could order some Regeneron and some ivermectin. So we have in the office just in case one of us catches something. Fucking use the Trump method in
Regeneron.
Yeah. If it saved that fuck, if it saved a 70-year-old who lives on cheeseburgers and tweets.
By the way, I saw an interesting video the other day.
This should be good.
All that shit that they're just like your regular old man. They eat McDonald's. Apparently, there's a possibility that that's fake. It's
What's
all
fake?
like it's all PR.
What's PR?
That's not what he eats.
That's
That
not
he
what they
is
actually
more
eat.
healthy.
Who's they? Why do you keep saying that?
Like Warren Buffett or Trump and shit.
Warren Buffett doesn't live off a steady diet of his favorite thing is I think a Big Mac meal or whatever. Like you have a favorite thing.
Nah.
That's not all he eats.
No, Trump literally eats cheeseburgers and steak.
That's not. Wait, hold on a
steak with
second. Because you heard that Warren Buffett likes a Big Mac, you assume his
but
entire diet consists of just Big Mac.
No, but
You can't be that stupid.
I
No, no, I didn't think that,
understand
but-
what he's attempting to say, that maybe Trump isn't actually this like American buffoon stereotype.
No, I never said it was buffoon.
No,
I
like-
just said he eats a lot of burgers. He loves burgers.
oh
He
shit,
eats a lot of
Captain
bread.
YOLO dropped 15 Aki
For what?
Why YOLO?
Y'all should get some good coffee from Le Brûloir on Fleury Street after the morning show.
I
Yo,
have-
that doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what the fuck that place is.
I have been there one time, and I did not enjoy their coffee, but I do appreciate the sentiment, YOLO.
So you know what, YOLO, we're gonna get. Where should we? Actually, yeah, let's go for coffee after this. Where should we go?
Or usually.
I have a
Actually,
meeting-
don't say
I
it.
have a
Don't say it
meeting
because
right
then we're
after
gonna
the
tell
show.
everyone's gonna.
Actually,
Everyone's gonna show up.
watch this. Nowhere.
Yo, Poseidon
No,
met
I
a
can't
fan
go anywhere.
yesterday. He was very excited.
He made a fan?
He met a
Oh,
fan.
he met a fan.
He met a fan.
Where?
We're hanging out outside the building, and then this cool dude who he takes photos. He was in here doing a photo shoot.
Oh, the guy with the cap dressed in all black.
Yeah.
So I'm walking out of the building yesterday. I see this guy standing outside. I can't see any of his stuff. I just see the packs on him and the official uniform of my people.
Yes,
and
yes.
I was like, this guy for sure. As soon as I turn the bend, there's gonna be gear. I open the door, just fucking gear. I'm like,
Yeah.
he looks at me and he looks at my backpack, which is a camera backpack.
You both know, yeah.
And he's just like, I'm like,
Yeah. He had a Phil vibe a bit.
I mean,
like
we
the
all have
hat,
the
like
same
the
vibe.
camera.
Yeah.
He looked like me. He was dressed like me.
Yeah.
It's
So-
true, eh?
Yeah, isn't it?
I didn't pay attention to that.
We
actually.
get together once a year. We have a convention. We just decide
you just,
to continue wearing black with white sneakers.
Yeah,
But he knew his shit because he's a Two Drink Minimum fan, and he knew his shit because he goes.
Is he a Quebecois fellow?
No, not Portuguese.
He was short. He
Chilean.
could've been-
yeah, there you go.
Chilean,
also short.
very cool dude,
Yeah.
and he knew his shit because he even said he goes, yeah, I go, how long you been watching? He's like, since day one, and then he even knew
That's cool.
what episode he came to because he used to come to the Bordel live. He's like, I was there at episode 1, like he knew. So this guy, he knew his shit.
Hardcore.
Yeah, he knew his shit. It was
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. Somebody, I told you the other day. I don't know if you're in the chat, whoever this random person is, because I don't remember your screen name.
So Phil, are you available for the short clip today at the House of Jazz?
Who
Oh
asked
shit, I
this?
gotta go wear pants. I just got a message from Steve.
I'll let you know after my meeting.
What time is your meeting?
1.
Okay,
I got to double check.
I'll know after 1.
Yeah. Do we have to do it today? Can we not do it another day?
Like when?
Like any day but today.
It's just because I think tomorrow maybe same time.
That's a bad time though. That's like the worst time of day to shoot outdoors.
It's indoors.
But don't you want the outside too?
No,
It's just indoor thing.
it's just indoor thing.
Oh, that's different.
It's just and it's literally at 5. It's just for like a trailer.
Yeah, I know what you want.
You know what? We'll talk to him right after.
Yeah,
We'll talk to
yeah,
him right
okay,
after.
we'll
We might
figure it
just
out.
go in earlier and just get. Actually, no, you have your meeting. Maybe tomorrow we'll go in earlier and just get it
Yeah,
done.
maybe.
And I gotta do some stuff. I gotta like stock up and shit.
Shut the
Okay.
fuck up, bro.
He's stocking up.
Shut the fuck up. How's that
time of
more
day
important
is,
than this?
it's tricky for me with daycare pickup and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So I never
We'll figure it
schedule
out.
anything within half hour of pickup just in case.
Did you listen to the clip I sent you?
That was not a clip. That was long.
Did you
That was
listen?
like- no, I listened a bit, but I'm gonna take the time today to fully listen to it.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm sending him. I'm trying to teach him things. I'm saying, the great
can't be learning.
Fez Watley passed away, so I sent him
Who's
some
that?
great Ron and Fez clips, and I wanted him to educate himself in
Who's
great
Fez
radio.
Watley?
Oh, it's not clips. It's literally from 7 years ago. It's just the radio thing. It's like
It's a clip.
Clip.
it's an hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah, it's a
So-
clip.
That's not a clip. A
I mean,
clip is like
he
2
might be
minutes.
right. A clip should be under a certain amount of time. I don't
No,
know what
it's a
that
clip.
time is.
It's a clip. It's a 4-hour radio show.
Definitely not a
You have a
snippet.
clip from the show.
Oh, it's a 4-hour radio show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the time today.
From
and
a
listen to
saga
it.
that lasted weeks. So trust me, it's a clip.
A saga.
I see. I understand.
But there's development in it. It takes a while. I sent him, I think, the kick horn thing.
yes, you did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to
You
it.
gotta
Today.
learn about that. It's
God,
if he channels Fez, you know what I mean? He could become great at podcasting and or
I
radio.
don't know who Fez is.
Well, that's a shame. But you were never into radio, like real radio and
No, I
podcasting
mean,
and all that.
I tried to get. I listened to a bit of Howard Stern when it was all popping off.
So Howard Stern was, but after
wasn't
him,
for me.
yeah, but after him, there was better shows that
I
came
listened
out.
to Opie and Anthony a bit.
Opie and Anthony was amazing, and at the same time, Ron and Fez. So when Ron and Fez and Opie and Anthony were on the same, the best was when I think they were both on the virus, or they had just moved from Raw Dog. But it was O&A, and then after it was there was like an hour gap, and then after it was Ron and Fez.
Okay.
Those are good times. Or sometimes it was right after. Those are good times because you would have two fucking
Not
awesome
familiar
shows.
at all. I just.
Well, Ron Bennington is the greatest broadcaster.
I know
ever.
who Ron Bennington is, but I don't know who
Yeah.
Fez Watley is.
He was his partner in crime. Ron and Fez show. Yeah, very, very good show. Very good show. You could catch clips online, guys. Fucking hilarious. It was a lot of Poseidon type moments, like
Really?
yeah, like they would. He was you know he was his character basically, kind of like
wacky.
Poseidon is, and like one time he was convinced, he was telling everyone this cat said cookie. So Ron was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, cookie," because I give cookies, and then he's like, "Yeah, okay, bring the cat in the studio. I want to hear this." So they're there for hours, and just hours, bro, of just. I think did he say it? I think he said it, and then Fez like,
No.
nah, he hasn't said anything yet. Bro, it's fucking amazing.
funny.
Amazing. Like a lot of
No, I'm definitely
a lot of great bits.
I was a little bit tired last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Tired.
the
It's
time.
pronounced.
It's pronounced what?
Gay. But
Yeah,
that's what I kind of want to do with this network. We got new shows.
Alphonse Fajot.
Alphonse Fajot. We got new shows starting in September. So I want to have like every day almost. There's a different show, and they're not all me. And
Then it's not
build
the
that
Pantelis.
universe.
No, you need to be on every episode all the time. You're not allowed to take any breaks. You need to die on the air.
Yeah, that was gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, that's not a bad way to go, I guess.
That's kind of bad. It's
I
unbecoming.
mean, I had a panic attack on the air. It's not great, but it's not there.
But you didn't die.
No, I didn't die. I thought I was gonna die, but I didn't, and I was never in any real danger.
Well, you're always
Well, according to the media,
don't-
you're in real danger all the time.
yeah.
I'm
And
so fucking tired.
in a
bro.
room
know,
with
I can't
me,
even keep my eyes.
I live such a like calm life, and then every time I turn on the radio, I'm scared for my life.
Yeah, because
COVID, are you gonna die from it? No. What are the
Most
chances?
likely.
Yeah, if you're not vaccinated, you're dying. And then
It's-
after, 2 seconds later, if you're vaccinated, chances are you too will die from it. It's like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
at
Like,
some point, I think I just checked out. I was like, it is what it is. I got my one shot. I'll get the other one eventually. If it's out there, it's out there. I can't do anything about it.
it's
beyond
all
my control.
bukaka.
It's bukkake, yeah? It's
Bukaka.
all semen in the face. You heard it here.
That's
first,
what it
folks.
is. It's bukaka.
I gotta go get more of this water. It's the only thing keeping me going right now. I can't even
Why
fucking
don't you drink
project my
coffee?
voice. I had too many coffees already. It'll make me like,
What are
maybe
you
I
talking
need
about?
that.
I think you need some, like,
I'm
because
gonna-
shouldn't
I'm
you be
gonna
up and about?
I'm gonna go urinate and caffeinate and be right back.
All right. 30 minutes into the show. 30 minutes into the show, Phil.
For the fucking record, I've been here longer than you, okay?
But still,
And you
30 minutes.
have the bladder of a fucking great whale.
Thank you.
You don't pee. You've never gotten up during a single episode.
It's true.
Yeah, because I hold it in.
How the fuck can you hold it in?
I'm a professional.
You're gonna fuck
Actually-
your prostate up.
But hold on, I have never gotten up during a show, I think.
Many times. You get up, you go take pisses, shits, all kinds of stuff.
You once left to shit so long you
Yeah.
came back sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, during the morning show, yes. But like during, hold on, like if I'm like in the show, I don't do that.
Yeah, you've done it on Pantelis Live.
Yeah, here and there, a handful
So
of
you
times.
do it, is what we're saying. Yeah. I don't know who does that. I keep it prof. I keep it profesh.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. You got to keep it profesh, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's because sometimes like I won't pee all day. And it's like, fuck, why didn't I piss?
You got to pee before the show.
And then it hits you like a fucking, you know what I mean?
All I'm saying is keep it profesh, Poseidon, all right?
Profesh.
So what kind of news has been in the media? Did you get the thing I sent you from Trudeau? You could play that for the people.
What thing?
I sent it on Twitter.
On Twitter.
I sent it to you last
Well,
night.
there's the fucking Taliban.
Oh yeah, the
Tal-
Taliban. They're making
Taliban
a
are
great
living-
comeback.
yeah.
They're living their best life. I saw them
Yeah.
on bumper cars. I saw the Taliban riding bumper cars. I saw them saying women will have equal rights. they will be respected within the limits of Islam.
They called out the United States of America on freedom of speech.
Yeah. They said, you're talking to us about freedom of speech? What about Facebook, who censors people? That was a big checkmate. I was like, son of a bitch.
I was like, you know what? They bring up some good fucking points.
Yeah, the Taliban.
Who would have
The
thought,
Taliban
bro?
is more woke than Twitter. And then here's the best part. You know how Twitter banned all kinds of accounts because they didn't like them? Mm-hmm. They said they're going to allow the Taliban to have an account. They're going to allow. So Trump was no good. Trump was dangerous, but the Taliban's fine.
No.
And I also saw them holding people up against the wall with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, bro, I saw that shit. Did you see that?
You know how normally people have like guns and they're like, stay there? This guy had a rocket launcher. It's like, dude, you're going to blow yourself up.
Like, look, I don't mean to criticize, but I mean,
I do mean to criticize.
It
I
seems
have a
very
scenario. I
counterproductive.
have a scenario in my head. This is how the scenario happened. You go to a checkpoint and there's a guy with a fucking RPG in front of you, okay? Just pointing it at you. And you're like, isn't that a little excessive? Yes, my friend, excessive. Ahmed took last AK. Only RPG left. I know, very dangerous. What do you want me to do? No weapon? Make a wrong move, we both die.
but you're better off holding him at knife point.
No.
Yeah.
Someone will kill you at knife point, bro. Someone will run away and kill you.
No.
They can run
I
away
mean, the
easier.
prisoner.
Yeah. No, you can't do that. In a country of guns and you're fighting for your life. No. You need weapons. But it's just a rocket launcher is imagine how shitty he feels. Everyone else has AKs and fucking AR-15s and M16s, and then you're there. You're like, all right, just give him. What do you mean? What do you mean I get the rocket launcher? What am I gonna do with it? Just an anti-helicopter gun.
Yeah, it's true. It is. It is an anti-helicopter gun.
Yeah. So yeah, bring this up. So this is the Prime Minister of Canada. Open it big, put the volume up. People gotta hear this.
Hold on.
He's running. This is
Hold on.
This is part of the election campaign, baby. What's he promising, Poseidon? Make it big for
Oh
me.
my lord.
Put that volume up over there on the board.
It's way up.
All right, nice, thank you. Let's hear it.
It is exactly the example of the kinds of things you need to do to counter the she-session and turn
She-session?
it into a she-covery.
She-covery. Instead
Fact
of
is,
recession and
the
recovery.
Conservatives don't talk about that in their lengthy platform.
Yeah, the conservatives don't talk.
It is
Nobody talks. Nobody who could
exact-
speak talks about that. Give it to Phil. Let Phil hear this. Phil, put your headphones on. I'm very sorry.
I have heard it. We gotta start
The
this.
she-
You know why you can't pronounce it, Justin? You know why you had a hard time and you stumbled?
Because it's stupid.
it is stupid.
At the best at the end, he goes, "You don't hear the conservatives saying that." Yeah, nobody that could speak English is saying that. You
But
sheetard.
It's not even. It's not even like he took a word that starts with he that's masculine. Like, I mean, they're still stupid, but understandable.
I saw a woman on Twitter who wrote, "Ugh, this twat."
I don't understand what he thinks he's doing anymore.
I-
But you know what really
Dude,
scares me?
He thinks women are stupid, bro. This guy lives in a world where he's like, watch this magic trick. He literally thinks he's smart. He's like,
She-covery.
yeah, you have no idea how well this is gonna work. Watch how dumb these bitches are. And he
can't
doesn't
wait.
realize that there's gonna be an army of women one day that are gonna catch him and give him a beating. Like, bro, they're gonna look at him like, do you honestly think we're retards? No, sheetards. He's so stupid,
How
bro.
old is he now? He's like 42, right? 44?
I kind of, on one hand, I think it's a ballsy, badass move because he's basically saying, there, sweetheart. Sit down. Let the man he's kind of doing that, but without doing that. So there's kind of something funny about him
Is he?
trolling everyone. Yeah, dude.
No, I wish you were right, because that means that someone with half a brain is in charge.
You do not, yeah, dude. First of all, you do not do this because you think you're speaking to someone smart. It's like you're speaking to a baby. You know what I mean?
But if
And you're
you're
trying
a-
to get the baby on
Yeah, but
on your
have
side.
you ever heard babies talk to each other? They speak like babies.
He's
to one another.
49, Olga says.
He's 49 years old.
By the way, you were right the other day.
Yeah.
About this.
Smells like feet, because of your
what the
breath. Yeah.
fuck? No.
What smells like
Take it
feet?
out and wash it.
What
yeah.
smells like feet?
His
This, but hold
his
on.
protector.
It didn't smell like
Yeah, I
this in
got
the
pretty
past.
close to it now, and it was pretty funky.
Yeah, it smelled like feet when I was smelling. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Does this smell?
Yeah. And he has that whole habit about the teeth thing or anything, but we'll just take it out and wash it.
He often like
What are you talking about?
just goes for it, you know.
Yeah. Anyways.
And I brushed my teeth.
Yo, the
So
coffee
he's
was a
a
good call.
sheetard.
I feel I'm back. It'll last like 8 minutes, then I'll be down again.
No,
but
I'll
whatever.
bring you back up. But yeah, the sheetard, bro. This guy's the guy who's gonna fucking lead us
wonder if
into
you
this brave new
watched,
world of the Taliban.
I wonder. Yo, can we just talk about how the Taliban is So woke.
Dude, the Taliban, they were on bumper cars. I saw them. Did you see the Taliban at the gym?
No, I didn't see
Bro,
that.
they took over the Palace
see
gym.
that.
It's a bunch of guys with AKs not knowing how to use machines. Like, halala, Ahmed, halala. Bro, it's the funniest fucking thing
Sput
ever,
me.
bro.
Hala, haram, sput me.
Yeah, type in Taliban gym. Bro, it's the best.
I saw a fact check yesterday and that made me laugh. They're like, photo of Taliban,
It is funny.
photo of Taliban flag on Royal Palace, Photoshop. Who cares? We know for a fact they took over everything. The flag is what we're fact
Bro,
checking.
CNN is the best. They had that news anchor. One day, the woman, you see the day before and the day after. The day before, she's out there with her hair, her face, talking about how things are looking kind of drastic here. The next day, the Taliban takes over, full fucking veil, everything she's covered. And she's like, they told me to stand on the corner because I am a woman and I shouldn't speak.
Hold on.
Yeah, at the gym. Yeah, look.
I've never seen this.
And the amusement park with the bumper cars. Look at this.
Yeah, I saw the bumper cars.
airport
Oh, it's like zipline.
We get big gains, Mohammed. Big gains.
headquarter.
Leg day. He's leg day.
Like that every day.
Going backwards. Did you notice that? Look.
He's happy, bro.
Ahmed, I'm on bicycle, but I don't move.
Look at this. So funny.
This is the greatest thing on the internet. What is this?
I'm Schwarzenegger. I will be the Taliban Vin Diesel.
Why are you riding bumper cars? I mean, I guess after you take a city, you gotta relax after.
Look. Mustafa, you hit me, I shoot you.
You know what this feels like? Scenes from Borat. It feels like scenes from Borat.
It feels like scenes from Borat, for real, though. It's fucking... Bro, this is the greatest time ever.
This is hilarious. And look, they were on a look. They were on a fucking merry-go-round. Look at
So,
this, bro.
so listen to me.
This is amazing. Look at all the ghosts and no one's even having sex with them.
I'm going to tell you guys... something right now. Whether you believe it or not, it's the truth. You ever seen that movie Goosebumps?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
I don't know. Well, apparently, I haven't seen
Jack
this
Black?
Yeah, but I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I've
But I
seen it.
get that the book of R.L. Stein, shit he writes starts coming to real life. Here's what happened. Matt Stone and Trey Parker stumbled upon a magic book. They started writing plot lines for South Park. And then they all came to fruition. From the she session from our she minister to the Taliban at the amusement park to CNN saying, they're yelling death to America, but they seem friendly. It's odd. All this stuff is all fodder for South Park. That's what this is. So they started writing
Not
it. They
fodder
didn't,
for South Park.
it is.
Park
We're
made
living
it.
South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even made that commercial from South Park once.
Which one?
Remember the condos?
No.
Remember that episode where they're building that? They're building. Fuck, what was it called? It was like these luxury lofts, and like they're in the actual episode. There's the actual commercial, and it looks just like the Millbrook commercial I saw when we were at the agency.
Oh, I can't remember.
It's the
but
same.
yeah.
It's frame for frame.
But guys, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, that's what it feels like. It's so fucking crazy. This is all insane. Bro,
nuts.
Biden not only said, okay, let's get the fuck out of Afghanistan without any preparation. I agree, get the fuck out of
I
Afghanistan.
thought Trump started pulling them out. Wasn't that like his big thing? I'm going to bring the troops
I'm going to
home?
bring the troops home with a plan. Obama was supposed to bring the troops home with a plan. Biden's like, yeah, just leave all our weapons there. Let's get out of
You
here.
know what's really fucking terrifying and sad? All the vets now, like the Afghan vets, who are coming out and going like, Jesus Christ, I wasted my life. My friends are dead.
I lost my legs.
I lost my legs, yeah. Lieutenant Dan, sorry.
No, but people lost limbs for nothing. He's like, you told me I had to lose my limbs to protect these people, and then you left in the middle of the night, and now they're getting raped.
It was the same bullshit with Vietnam.
Are they getting raped though, or are they the ones also now doing the raping?
They put
they're
Where are all the
running.
women and children?
The women and children are being sacrificed because the best is who they're flying up. Like, we're protecting Afghanis. Every plane is filled with men.
28 to 38-year-old men. It's all young men.
Well,
I have one
but if
logical
But if I
conclusion.
was those women down there, even though it sucks to be there in Taliban, I'd be like, good fucking riddance. If you're gonna run away from me, the Taliban's coming, but you're not gonna protect me. What's the point? Why are you running?
Yeah. But at the same time, maybe the men are going, you know how like the Greeks came, they would send like one person to work and bring the family? Maybe that's what's happening.
How? It's the Taliban. They're not going to they're not going to get jobs. The Taliban's gonna take their women, bro. The women aren't gonna.
Yeah, it's not like you hang out here for a bit in the village until I can send back money.
It's bro, they have rocket launchers. Just in case.
Kalashnikov.
That's nuts, bro.
I mean,
crazy.
Afghanistan was such a pointless war. If anyone didn't believe that before,
Well, Afghanistan was mostly for the opium. That's what it was for.
No, but now we got the opium. It's secure.
And now, no, it's the CIA must be pissed at. They're losing all that cash. But
but as long as the government is inclusive, it'll be fine.
Oh,
right? The Taliban,
they said they're going to be inclusive.
the Wookiee ban.
Yeah, they said they're going to be inclusive.
Wookiee ban.
The
They're gonna
CNN
be
is
inclusive and representative.
That's how stupid people are. A lot of people are like, "Well, the Taliban said they're going to be inclusive, so that's fine."
Did you see the interview with the female anchor?
That's the one that they told her, "Step aside, you're a lady, stop talking."
Yeah.
That was the best.
And even while she was talking, when he would answer anything,
he would look
he
away.
was looking away from
Yeah.
her. Oh, I was like, wow. And people were like, look at them. Maybe they are inclusive. I'm
Yeah,
like, come on.
they're
just
so
die.
progressive, and he's like, "You want to go to corner because you're a woman." Okay.
How about you shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Yes? Go make sandwiches. Go make sandwiches for the whole team.
Not even they
Like
don't
she's
no
told?
they don't have like funny chauvinistic stereotypes.
No. They're terrifyingly
But they're in
backwards.
technology. They're gonna start a new a new podcast soon too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, call her daddy and remind him his daughter's a whore. It's a new show coming straight out of Kabul.
God damn.
What's the matter?
I was trying to follow, but I also read something weird and it just confused me.
Oh, don't feel sad.
What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. It was good.
Yeah,
though.
bro, they're gonna start doing podcasts. Should we produce the first ever Taliban podcast? Let them. We'll do it remotely
This
from Zoom.
technically, this is the Free Speech Network.
This is not the Free Speech Network.
It's not?
We're on YouTube.
That's true. That's true.
YouTube de-ranks us every time I say vaccine.
Just mispronounce
COVID.
it from now.
That's the word.
Let's
Yeah.
just call it meat injections.
Speaking of de-ranking, you saw what happened with my homies Abba and Preach.
I did.
Yo.
Like, where is
I
the
texted
outrage for
Abba
that?
in the morning. Sorry, I texted Preach yesterday morning. And I said, there's two of them, right?
Yeah, Abba doesn't seem like a morning
So
guy.
I'm coming with you. And then you go, I go, do I need to quarantine? He's like, I don't know. So then I went to check in the U.S. Embassy. I could fly down to Miami. I don't need to quarantine. I just need a negative code, which is
PCR test.
yeah, I could get it in 20 minutes. So then I waited. He didn't get back to me to see if I should fly down to Miami to beat up some fucking YouTubers. And then they
Wait, hold
pussied
on.
out.
Why, which YouTubers? What's going on? There's beef?
Yeah,
We
big
got
beef. Yeah, these fucking. But then they pussied out in the
No,
middle of the
I
night.
don't know about the beef. Tell me about
Oh,
the
these
beef.
two guys, fruitcake and grapefruit or some shit, some fucking nasty guys. And apparently they were trying to play like they were players or something. Mm-hmm. And I saw their video of apology, and it's literally two ugly dudes sitting at a table with a bunch of goblins, bro. They have like these 8 women, borderline not women.
Why is there beef,
Can I,
though?
can I look
Why
at
is
it?
what's the
I'm
beef
gonna
about?
They started because Abba called one of them out because Abba does like videos and stuff,
Yeah.
and he called one out for something that happened, and then
Those
they just
streams he
went,
does.
"You guys are trash." They started getting super emotional and yelling at Abba and Preacher, and then they threatened, they talk shit about Preacher's wife. They never met her, but they talk shit about Preacher. Well, you don't do that shit, and they talk shit about Haiti.
Why do they look like?
They said-
Haiti's fucking been decimated.
Yeah, bro, you don't talk shit about Haiti. So they did a lot of stuff that are no-nos. But the thing is, then you saw, I even said, what I say yesterday, I go, these guys talk a lot of shit, but I guarantee you, if Preacher, even fucking if I go to Miami, these are the kind of people that hide. They're not about that life, okay? They just yap on the internet. They didn't grow up the same way I grew up. They didn't grow up the way Preach grew up. They've never gone to a fight. It doesn't even look like they've ever fought. So they pussied out. I guess their fans, a lot of them wrote to them and said, hey, guys, like, Preach is coming next, because Preach had his ticket anyway. He was going down there anyway.
He's gonna come fuck you
Yeah,
up.
he's gonna come beat bitch 1 and bitch 2, like Preach said. And then they apologized. They go, we don't want no beef. We don't want them. Fucking pussies.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I wanna find the video.
I want to have YouTube beef. Someone pick a fight with me.
I wanna find the video that you were talking about.
Of the apology?
No, we can't show someone else's content.
Yeah, don't show
Oh,
the...
no,
the-
I'm gonna watch it here.
Watch it
along
after.
with
No, you'll watch it after. It's
We'll
just
show it to you
they,
after.
they did this fake apology, then they issued something else. Like they're trying to get out of it. But the thing is, here.
When did this happen?
Yeah, a while ago. But all this to say, because you know what happened? These fucking stupid YouTubers. Here's what happens.
Fluke and fraud.
Fruit and fraud, whatever the fuck their names are.
Fruit and cake.
Fucking,
No, fluke and fraud.
what happens is they get consumed by likes or people in their chat, and all they do is they give a shit about like how many people are watching, how much am I. So they lose touch of the real world. Where in the real world, a real man, when you talk about his wife and you talk shit about hate, all
Fucking
that,
cuts you down.
will beat the shit out of you, right? So they lost that. They're like, yeah, we're on the internet,
Unless
right?
you're a high-ranking official in the Taliban, he's like, yes, she is stupid bitch. You are right.
Yeah,
Taffer."
yeah. So, anyways, they did that, and then when Preacher's like, all right, fucking, then they're like, oh
What
no,
the
we
fuck
don't
did
want
they
that.
say about her? Like, why would you talk about it?
And they don't even know her. They never met her. Anything.
Do they know Preach personally?
They know Preach,
okay.
but not. He's never been there.
But like, they don't know each other in IRL.
No,
like,
exactly.
it's a YouTube thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. Why? What would possess a fucking idiot to talk shit about another man's wife who he doesn't even know either of them?
No, but I was actually ready. I was
See that
when,
fucking
when,
fly Poseidon that just flew through?
When
See
I
that fly?
texted-
because you don't close my window
when I texted Preach. When I texted
I
Preach,
did close your window.
this time.
I mostly wanted a date because I was serious. 'Cause I even told the wife, I go, maybe I gotta go down to Florida just for some business, and she's like, do your thing. I was gonna fly and smack a YouTuber and fucking fly back. They look like a bunch of pussies too.
When
But
we
yeah.
started doing this, I used to tell her, and I'm like, don't come into the chat with your real name, you psycho.
Yeah.
She's like, why? She's like, you're not famous and no one cares about you. I'm like, well played, woman, well played.
No, but you could get someone that is
I just
weird
don't
or
want
hates
creepy
you.
people.
Yeah. Anyways, all this
We
to
don't have any
say,
creepy people. We have like,
you don't fuck
fun
with my
creepy.
homies. You don't fuck with my. It's like there's a lot of people that I don't really give a shit about, like in this business. Abba and Preach are not those people. Abba and Preach are.
Abba and Preach are part of the.
Yeah. They're my boys. So you fuck with them, you fuck with us.
This fucking fly, get out of here. I think it's Spanish. It's trying to touch me.
Yeah, bro.
That's a
Who the
Spanish flag.
fuck did this really come from him leaving the window open?
At some point, probably.
No.
How else did it
I've
get
always
here?
been closing it, and I closed
Always?
it. Yes,
Always since when?
since last time you told me.
Did you like my note that I left you for the air conditioning
Yes, I love
yesterday? Fucking guy, can't remember to turn on the AC during a heat wave. Simplest process. I don't even know why we turn off the AC for recordings, except for the main studio. There's really no need.
Interesting.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Yeah.
The AC
Yeah, I don't think anyone can fucking hear it, especially in your studio.
in my studio, it less than like we hear it, but I don't think it comes
Like
off.
yesterday, you had a guest, so
Yeah.
you were, and I was still editing. Within 20 minutes, I was like, "Oh God, it's so humid in here," because I had my window slightly open, so I had to leave. I just gave up.
Are you okay? Why you ha ha
Yeah, what's
ha?
happening?
I'm saving this for after.
Save it for after, baby boy.
He's so weird sometimes.
He is a
does
bit
the
of a-
creepiest things. They're not even creepy.
Creepy. You like? So the elections are next month. Will you be voting for the Taliban? Will that be your write-in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, look, I realized something today because I moved recently, right? And I was like, oh, I'm back where I used to live. I might be able to vote in a riding where it makes a difference. Because where I was, no difference. Turns out federally, I'm still in the same riding. The median average household income has gone down by $50,000.
But you make the same choices.
But we make the same choices. Also, something that I didn't know, which I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't know. My riding was
Yeah.
Pierre Trudeau's riding. I didn't know that.
Pierre Trudeau?
Pierre Trudeau.
Like Pierre Elliott Trudeau?
Yeah.
Why would you have known that?
Because
that was not your generation.
I know, I understand that, but he was a fucking, 15 years he was prime minister. You'd think I'd know that this is the riding he was winning in. I had no idea. So my vote's still trash. Because I saw Viva posting, and I was like, oh, wait, I think that's my riding. I'm going to check it out.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
I got throw Viva a vote. Why not?
Yeah, I would
And
throw
then I
you a
was
vote,
like,
but I think he's in NDG.
There's a part of Côte-de-Neige that's in NDG's district, and there's a part that's in, it's a weird district. It's like cut in half and west to east. So yeah, I'm still in Mount Royal technically. I'm still voting for, well, I'm not voting for him, but if I want to vote, like the Liberal candidate is, what's his name?
Housefather?
Anthony Housefather, yeah.
Oh, that guy. I saw a thing. People are mad because people are defacing his signs.
What are they doing?
But I don't know why they're drawing swastikas and shit. But I don't know why this
that's the
happens.
go-to.
Yeah, this happens with not every sign. There's bus stops. There's bus stops with people. They have mustaches. That's what people do. So I don't know why they're trying to garner sympathy for that.
Christine, thank you,
It's gonna
Christine.
happen.
I noticed in Outremont, because I drive through Outremont to come here, I don't remember her first name, but Bendayan,
Her too.
her too. I mean, to
Even,
draw a swastika
here.
on a Jewish person's face, it seems a little out of...
But they do it to everyone, even people who are not Jewish.
I know, but it's
even
just like,
even
what's
here,
the point you're
Jolie
trying
or
to
whatever, she has like teeth and all. They fucked up her signs too.
Look, when I was a kid, we used to draw on the signs.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
why I'm
fun.
not. But
The
yeah.
best one I ever did was Mulcair. I had turned him into like a gay pirate. It was great.
But they what?
Yeah.
How is he a gay
I had
pirate?
drawn him as a gay pirate. He had like a...
My money's on Preach. He crashes his bike and just gets up. Oh no! Hold on. And by
Oh,
the
yeah, I
way,
remember
did
that
you
story.
see the idiot that said starvation is a greater incentive for working? No, we're gonna talk about that next. But no.
Wait, what?
For me, there's no doubt in my head. The reason why I wanted to go down there is because since there's two of them, you make it fair. But I'm not worried about Preach can smack like the.
Oh, no. You
They
just
don't
want some
understand.
fun.
They don't understand what they started. That's why I think people probably got to them. And then they're like,
Jizz.
and they backed off because people probably spoke to them. They go, you realize that, he's gonna kill you on camera. Like I want, dude. When I wanted to go down there, I wanted to throw them off their stupid fucking balcony. I saw their
he's not-
backdrop.
yeah, they all live on fucking... Convent
Yeah,
Miami,
so,
right? All these fucking...
They're fucking idiots. Yeah, you don't mess with the homies.
I want
Anyways,
Poseidon to start beef. Didn't you
So-
have like an Instagram beef with Amanda Cerny for a while?
yeah, it wasn't a beef. She got him banned from Instagram. That's why he has the new. That's why he has D Poseidon 69. He should just be Poseidon. But
You had Poseidon?
No, I didn't have.
Oh.
what was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you had Poseidon something.
I
Yeah,
had something or something.
the real Poseidon or Poseidon.
You know what pisses me off?
Yeah, the real.
All of my
Poseidon.
accounts are at P Balabanos, right? I wanted at Balabanos, and I can have it everywhere except for Instagram. because there's a Turkish man named Osman Balaban, and his handle is @BalabanOs.
That's funny.
So I was like, dude, can you put like a period in it so I can have it? Like, it's my name. It's not even your name. He's like, no, this is mine. I was like, okay, how much you want for it? Like, I offered. I was like, let's see. He goes, no money in all the world. I was like, fucking guy.
This guy loves. He's very
So I
serious
just
about
literally
Instagram.
everything he posts, everything for the last 6 months, 7 months,
Like-
I just flag it as inappropriate and like child trafficking. Like, you know the option? I'm like, fuck. Eventually, I'll get him taken down.
I think after they do a few manual checks and it's the same person with false claims, they just stop.
Yeah, I use all my. I have multiple accounts.
Yeah, but they're always false claims.
They're all
You never
linked to
caught him
me,
once.
yeah.
I don't have Pantelis because on Twitter someone had it and he never uses it. And Twitter didn't want to give it to me, so I just put Big P4H on everything, so I have the same one on all of them. But I wanted Pantelis everywhere.
Pantelis would have been great. I mean, at some point, it might be worth it to reach out to this con and be like, here's $50.
At this
suck a
point,
dick.
all my stuff's branded a certain way, so I don't care.
That's true. Yeah, because I had done @Balabanos on some, and I was like, this is just confusing now. It's also why I changed from Fuss Films to Balabanos. Like,
Why?
because all my accounts are personal accounts. They have my last name. It's easy to remember. From a branding standpoint, it makes sense.
It's funny because yesterday one of my name twins, my boy Pantelis,
The Nami
he
twins.
sent me a message. He goes, "Oh, it's funny." He goes, "Because his company, he was doing cleaning, and somebody noticed the back of his shirt. He has his name on it. It's French
Pantelis,
guys, and
yeah.
they go, "Holy shit, man! Are you?" Because he's wearing his mask. Like, "Are you Pantelis?" And then he's like, "Yeah." It's like, "You the comedian?" And then he takes off his mask. Like, "No." It's like, "Oh fuck!" He goes, "They were doing like drywall and stuff." He goes, "Fuck! We thought maybe you were him, and we saw the shirt. Maybe we could get some shirts. We want to meet you. We really like him." And then he's like, "What?" He's like, "I think I know the guy that you're talking about." What do you mean? Like, you're a bunch of French guys, you know him? He's like, yeah, we know him. And we thought, fuck, maybe he's in the building doing a podcast.
Way to set up the stereotype that we all know each other, though. And
Yeah.
this guy, he's like, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he does know me.
Yeah.
And then what's funny is then he told me which street he was on. Bro, he's literally two
Block
buildings
away.
down.
Yeah,
They
he's
had
2
no
buildings
idea how close they actually were.
I just, when I went to the
They have
bathroom,
no idea. They're like, he must be so distant. One day we might catch him. I'm
Up in
literally
the
2
ivory
blocks
towers.
away. Yeah,
like,
2 blocks
this is
away.
anything but an ivory tower where we are. I just saw some influencers in the hall, actually, from upstairs.
Some influencers.
They wandered down. Some IG people.
I don't know IG people.
I mean, I know because...
How do you know all these Montreal IG people?
I follow. When I had Xenospace, I used that account to, like, basically find everyone who had over, like, 8,000 followers. I'm like, maybe this is a good person to, like, you know, come to the studio, check it out. Maybe they'd get me some publicity. Mind you, we were in Park X and most people were like, nah,
Scared.
bro. Today, though, if Xenospace was today, minus the pandemic, I would have loved to have it still in Park X. Park X is like, people want to be there now. It's central.
Thank you. But wait,
There's
what are IG influencers?
Yeah,
Like in Montreal, like what do they do?
Montreal type
What
related
is
thing.
best puts in? Like what do they do? Oh, like yeah.
No,
yeah.
it wasn't a lady. It
No,
was
he
a
gave
fellow.
me an example. Yeah. So I understood by that I knew who
No,
he.
this guy, he does a lot of content. Like, he has a few shows on. Like, instead of doing YouTube stuff, he's doing IG stuff. Like,
Yeah.
They have like a food show. He goes to local restaurants. He tries the food out.
Hi, I am Guillaume. Welcome to Poutine with Guillaume. Today we're trying hot dogs. I thought this was Poutine with Guillaume. Stop with the poutines. It's not good for my health, guys. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was out there. I was like, what are these guys doing here? I looked at them. I was like, what's up? Because we've met once. And I think he didn't recognize me. He's like, I was like, are you guys on the wrong floor? He's like, what? I'm like, you sure you don't want to be on the 6th floor?
Hold on.
I know who he
Are
is.
these guys black?
I'm not answering that question.
Hold on a second, Phil. You told a bunch of black guys.
No, I didn't
I
say
think
out
you're on the
loud.
wrong floor.
No, in my head.
Go back to the
that-
6th.
He's friends with the owner on the 6th. I
You
saw him
assume that based on skin color.
No, I assumed that based on the fact that when I went upstairs, they were hugging and like, yo, what's up, man?
After the fact.
Last week when I had the issue, when I went upstairs, I
Yeah.
saw him there.
Interesting.
I've never seen anyone else on this floor that's not trying to sell schmata.
Interesting.
So clearly they're on the wrong floor.
Interesting.
fuck
What the
is
fuck is schmata?
Schmata is what the Jews call Chabanel. Like they sell the clothing, they got the schmata.
Really?
No schmata.
No.
Schmata. Look-
I don't know your Yiddish lingo.
It's like textiles. I think it means textiles or something. I
Interesting.
remember when I started high school, because my high school was primarily like 90% Jewish kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, someone asked me, they're like, oh, you're Greek? Does your dad own a restaurant? I'm like, no. Yeah, what does he do? I'm like, he works in like printing. They're like, oh, that's not interesting at all, you know? Okay. I'm like, what does your dad do? They're like, schmata. I'm like, what do you? I'm like, you do what? Schmata.
You get that on your dick?
I'm like, what? Schmata?
Schmata sounds like something that you get on
What's
your dick.
schmata for you?
It does
Like,
a bit.
What's schmata? I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
You have-
It
you
took me years.
It took me years to get rid of that schmata.
Schmata,
I had a schmata infection.
I got a little schmear on there. A schmata.
I schmatted.
A little schmata.
Oh, the stonks. So in September, hopefully the stonks go up.
Stonks go up.
But I don't know if they're
Straight
going to go up or down. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on because people are panicking. They're saying get ready for the next wave
Of stonks or corona?
of Ronas. And we might all be stuck again. So invest in digital shit that's corona proof or whatever. And I was like, God damn it, not again.
I don't know if we'll ever see the same market we saw in the first wave where things like...
No, that was tank because it's panic. Now we can still live.
Yeah. But Schmata Babada Bops sounds like a nice shop. Yeah, I'd go there. Go to the Schmata Babada Bops. No, crypto's up again for the first time. The stock market is not following the same trend, though.
I don't trust crypto.
I don't trust it either, but if there's money to be had, there's dumber people than me making money. So I've got a little bit of...
Didn't Dan Pena say, when you find out who invented Bitcoin, you're going to try to get your money out as fast as you can?
If my money's worth more than it is today, then sure, yeah, I really don't care. I have no political affiliations anymore. I'm just in it for me.
Yeah, but I don't think he meant it as political. I think he meant like once you realize that it's...
Was it Lucifer?
It's like you wasted your money. This is gonna tank to zero. You're gonna. That's what I thought he meant by it.
If you pull your money out before the revelation, this apocalypse of crypto, who cares?
Yeah, super deadly wave. Again, I don't know if it's a deadly. Like I keep hearing on the news that we need the password. Everyone's gonna die. No. And then I asked my homeboy in the ICU yesterday. He's like, "Nah, there's one person here, and we're gonna get him out soon."
Let's not talk about COVID.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I keep hearing conflicting things.
Everything is conflicting.
And I believe that is a detriment to our society.
You cannot
I
say
believe
anything.
that people will be living in fear if you keep doing this, and it is not good. It's not healthy. Anxiety will breed depression. Mm-hmm. Depression will breed, who knows, suicide beatings, all kinds of stuff.
Definitely beatings in Afghanistan.
Definitely beatings. Poseidon, are you okay, bro?
Oh, no, I'm listening to what
You look an autistic child.
Not
What are you
okay.
doing?
This morning, he seemed
What are you
stressed out
tying
when
up
he
there?
came in.
Because it's too long. There you go. I found it.
Things he's never heard himself.
Yeah.
He's a little chuckle. He's like, I'm going to...
No, somebody's heard that. It's too long, Poseidon. Just leave. This has been a while.
Wow. No, I don't think that happens either.
Down.
That's actually happened.
Every time you do that, I fucking X-Men music. Remember?
That's not the X-Men song. That's
What am I doing?
You're singing the Wonder Woman theme from the movie.
It is
Am
actually.
I am.
you
Yeah,
are.
I am.
What about Dogecoin?
You're an idiot.
But had you invested when it was 0.003, not even a penny?
You could have made money in Dogecoin. A lot of
Bro.
people did. I know who you're talking about. I know. But who knows?
Hold on. But the only way you make that money is if you actually pull it out into cash. Anyone who
Yes.
still has it in and says, I made that much money, not yet.
No, of course I know, but like let's make
No,
a
of
quick
course.
calculation.
Yeah. Look, the only crypto I have that has the potential to be life-changing for me is BitTorrent. I bought it for like
BitTorrent.
0.00001 penny, single unit.
What are you nerds up to?
And if it even goes to like $1, which is
140 times your money you would have made.
thank you. Based on what stats? Like what? Never mind.
No, if you
Don't
divide
answer.
42 cents by a third of a cent,
Yeah,
it's
look,
40
we're not going to get into like a crypto.
If you divide 42 cents by a third of a cent
This
and I
morning-
start making sense.
He came into my
No, but
into
you
my
know-
office this morning doing math out loud, and I was like, I don't even know what are these variables? Like, what are you trying to figure out? He's like,
Bro, if I carry the two,
clicks. I'm like, clicks. I won't say exactly. I'm not saying exactly what you're talking about. That's why. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, don't you mean views? And he's like, oh,
it's the same shit.
it's kind of the same. And then he started doing new numbers, but I don't know where he was getting the numbers from. I'm like, do you have these? And I'm just stressed.
I
bro.
was
And he
just-
walked
I was
out.
just thinking aloud.
He just walked out.
so I haven't sent him on a mission to get ads for the shows in a while. So now I'm sending him back.
I mean, that's what we were talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I haven't, now I started getting people reaching out like, hey, what the fuck we want to promote. And I said we're not going to do like gambling sites. And we're not going to do like nefarious shit anymore, like stuff that might lead, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, but
Wait,
then
I
the
wanna know why he
stuff,
laughed.
the people that want to advertise on the show, or yesterday, especially when I heard, I'm going to respond to them today, are actually kind of, I was like, that is such a random thing for podcasting, like for you to advertise on a podcast. But then I
It's a
thought about
product?
it. Yeah, it's a product.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
service.
Oh, a service.
And then I thought, but you know what? Given the state of how things are, the only way you can actually reach out to people and get companies to figure out that you exist so that they can use this service, all that, would be through podcasting, through digital marketing.
I'm dying to know what it is.
Yeah, it's not nefarious. It's actually it's necessary.
It's just
It's just odd for podcast. But then I realized I go, yeah, that's the only place to go. There's all kinds of companies like that they're like, fuck, where do we market? No one's gonna read about us in the paper. It's stupid. On the radio, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And now I realize I go, fuck, it is podcasting.
Fucking text me what it is. I'm super curious.
I'll show you after. It's not a secret.
I
It's
can't
just
wait.
it's nothing
No,
crazy.
but you can't tell me now because we haven't made a deal with them. That's why.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you after. I'll
okay.
show you. I'll show you the thing.
I mean, there's a lot of.
And now
we
in my head, it
spoke
just
about this
opened
yesterday.
a whole avenue. I should go reach out to places like that because I'm like, holy fuck, that's so true. These people have like money and they can't advertise the way
Maybe
they want to
we should
advertise.
reverse the flow of the stream of how advertisers get to us. Maybe we should treat it more like Congress or like the Senate in the States. Like we have fans. Let's say they're the constituents.
Yeah.
Speak to your local congressman and tell them you want to see your product on these shows.
That'd be funny.
Maybe that's an interesting way to do it.
I don't know. You know what I thought of? I was telling him he's going to go to places that I actually go to that I like. Cafes or restaurants,
I've
stuff
been
that I
down
like.
this road with my business where I only go places that I like.
No,
and it
not
doesn't
only.
always end well.
But I'm saying because I like them, I have no problem promoting them. You get what I'm saying? Like I know you're gonna enjoy the
know what
meal
you
at
mean.
X place because I actually enjoy my meal
Well,
there.
he asked me this morning. That's how it started. He goes, "Why don't you reach out to some of your old clients?" And I was like, "Look, most of my old clients, they're either not the type of business that would ever do this because they're like
They don't need.
way too big and they just don't need to, or they're smaller local businesses that just
They don't
they
understand.
don't have that kind of market because they all have marketing budgets. I'm like, they don't. Even me getting them to make videos was like the wildest thing. And like,
You got to get on the internets, peoples. You got to get on the internets. Poseidon, you all right?
Oh no, I'm just reading.
Jesus
I would
Christ.
like to start producing actual commercials, not just reads. Like, what do you call them?
reads.
Are they called
Live
reads?
reads, yeah.
Live reads? But like actual commercials, but only for the shows that don't exist in audio format, which means basically this one. So like they want to do the ad, and we're like, we can do a commercial. Like I'll make the commercial, and then like we're like a word from our sponsor, and it's like some wacky commercial that I made. 'Cause
Oh, I don't
just wanna
mind.
make-
I don't mind
I want to
doing
make
that.
new commercials, like different stuff.
I don't mind doing that, but it cuts into their budget, right? Because then they have to pay for a commercial and shit. It's
I mean, if they can get a commercial for like a 50% rate because they're advertising with us, that's a good deal because they can keep that. They can put it other places too after. It's not a bad deal.
Maybe.
Like, think about it for a second.
I am.
I
That's
know
why
someone in the
I don't
States
like
who's
it.
doing some. You don't like it?
No, because that would only be for companies because normally they have a budget for the ad. Like how many ads can I get at one point? You know, they don't have money to also make a commercial.
But if the deal is so good that they do,
How would the deal be that good? The deal is more expensive because now they have to add a commercial.
but if they were to need that video standalone later, it would cost twice as much. Now they're getting it. You'd be surprised how fast I've learned this over the years.
Oh, but then
how
it wouldn't
fast
be a read.
budget changes all of a sudden when they hear a discount.
Oh, but if it's a commercial if that's not podcast specific, I won't play it on any of the shows. That's not a read. Now you're paying me to block off time and put in like a generic commercial.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I would never do that.
No. But they only have access to this if we produce it for them.
I get it, but then they have
Right.
access to it, right? So then
They
they
can
just
keep it and put it elsewhere.
But
Yeah.
then that's what I would play on the podcast. I would play on the podcast their commercial that we
Yeah,
made.
that's
a
right.
generic commercial.
It wouldn't be generic.
I would never
it would
do
be
that.
specific.
I would
Like
never
the
do
tone would have to match the shows. No?
that. No, it wouldn't make any sense.
You don't think so?
No, not in this business. Yeah.
Just a thought.
No, that's one of those bad strategies of let me make $10 a day and not make $100 tomorrow.
Not at all, actually.
100%.
That is no. The strategy is completely different. It would be we'll make our $10 plus $1, and now you can take that $1 that you spent and make yourself another $10. It's win all around. It's like a circle jerk.
It's not.
It's a circle jerk.
I'll talk to you later, but it's not.
No, it's just a thought, man.
No, but it's not a bad thought because I've made like sometimes like
I mean,
videos.
clearly you're saying it's a bad thought. That's what
It
you're
is.
you're
No, it's a
saying.
bad idea, but I'll tell you why after.
All right.
Let's see. What kind of ad do you need? No, we don't need ads. We're not.
Well, no, guys, we were just joking about like the senator thing. I was kidding.
Yeah, no. We don't need ads. We're not. That's not what we're doing. We're gonna advertise our stuff on our own stuff. We're not gonna advertise everywhere. What we're saying is the people that want to advertise on our content.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I'm just being very selective. But I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's probably a good thing on a personal level, a bad thing on a business level.
Interesting.
Because I've walked away from videos and I've left money on the table, like because I was like, I don't want to work with these people. And now looking back, I'm like, I was stupid.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't want it to be.
Like honestly, because of my principles.
I just don't want it. It's not my principles. I just also don't want it to get out of hand.
No, I'm just saying like because of my principles, and I use the term in air quotes. Like when I was in my early 20s, it may be my fault that Justin Trudeau is prime minister.
I think it is.
Because I walked away from all those conservative party videos.
But it's 100%. By the way, it's 100% George's fault.
Oh, 110, if anything.
Just so we're all aware,
I
it
agree.
is 100% George's fault.
I was talking to my dad about George.
Yeah. It's
And he
we
goes-
never mentioned that on the show, but he's the one who got him elected. Him and his team.
Not really.
Yeah, it was him and his team, and their big campaign person, they gave to Justin
Trudeau's team, yeah.
in order to help him win the election. Yeah, it was all George. George was the mastermind, the puppeteer behind that whole thing.
My dad goes, George is just going to support the liberals. I'm like, I don't know, Dad. It doesn't seem like George is a hardcore liberal anymore.
Yeah,
he's like, what do you mean? He goes, then what is he? I go, I'm not sure. He's like, interesting.
George is a liberal, and so are we. We're not liberals in the political sense.
I mean liberal with the R next to it.
But oh, you mean like the party,
The
right?
party itself, yeah.
Yeah, because I have documented something here because I wanted us to have it in case we need it. The definition of liberal.
Yes.
It's us. Willing to respect or accept behavior or opinions different from one's own. Open to new ideas. That's us. That's not the liberals. The liberals close their mind. They panic.
Well, I
Two,
mean, technically, chicanery is a new idea.
Relating to or denoting a political and social philosophy that promotes individual rights, civil liberties, democracy, and free enterprise. Homeboy, that's me. They do the opposite.
So what are they?
They're fascists. They're fascists, but they use the word
Don't
liberal.
use fascists. Call them what they really are. Because
Communists.
fascists are very specific to Italy, right? Like, don't fall into
That's
that
true.
category of, he's a fascist. He's not Italian. He
Yeah,
can't
they're
be a
not liberals.
fascist.
They've
No,
There's nothing liberal about them.
totalitarians? Is
Yeah,
that
they're
what it is?
totalitarians, yeah.
I think that's a word.
They're ideologues. They're totalitarian
you could be a
ideologues.
liberal ideologue.
But they're
though.
totalitarian ideologues. That's what they are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to process how that would work in my head. Yeah, that sounds right. They're the anti-liberals. They're neoliberals is what they are, which is neoliberalism is just people doing the opposite of what liberalism is and calling themselves liberals.
Liberalism.
Liberalism.
Speaking of you objectifying and stereotyping black men, do you think
Objectifying.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
See, I didn't
in a
defend
second.
stereotyping, but objectifying.
You think we should go up
I think we should be
and
cool with them. Yeah,
can catch them and
Crossover.
and do a crossover stream?
absolutely. For a split second, when I saw him in the hall, the guy, I was like, I should bring him in with me.
You
And
should have had
surprise
him on the
everyone.
morning show. Surprise it, because I don't know who these people are,
Yeah.
but I think for people that
You
know
know
who
what
they
it
are,
is?
it might be a fun surprise.
He's a friend of a friend, right? So like that's how I started following him. He wasn't creating content yet. I won't say his name because I mean whatever. And I saw him now in the hall, and every time I've run into him, like I say hello because he follows me back, but I'm sure he doesn't really know who I am. We've met once. But the thing is, of all the random throwaway content that's being produced in Montreal right now, this like influencer life, his is the only one that I've ever seen where I'm like, this fucking kid is hustling. Like he's working, you can tell. And he's genuinely having a good time. You can like the content, he's making content that he likes. And I respect that. I do. And I respect the hustle, obviously. So that's why I was like, I should bring him on. But some of these other influencers, I don't want anything to do with them.
No, but I mean the
Like
guys
this
that
guy's
you
just
saw,
so fucking happy. He seems like he'd be fun to have around.
like the guys that you saw. One of
Which
my
guys?
the only person that I
Who
ever
guys?
liked on TikTok that I liked her videos was actually in Montreal. What?
I thought you were going to talk about Julia.
No, I met her through him.
Oh, yeah.
No. This chick Olga, Toronto. This fucking Russian chick was making me laugh. She was
Olga's
actually in
like-
Montreal, but I found out late because I invited
You're
her on
talking
the
about the one who
podcast.
does those in Russia videos.
Yeah, she
those
makes
are
me
great.
laugh.
She's funny.
So
yeah.
I was gonna ask her questions and shit about her business, but when I messaged her, she said, "Fuck, I'm not in Montreal anymore. I got back to Toronto." I was like, "If only I knew before, bro. That shit would have been fucking hilarious."
I saw it. I mean, it's been trending for a while. I had never seen it before. This guy he's basically using a drone flying around him and shaking his ass. And he's just dancing like in a park. He's like a regular, like a 30-year-old dude with a beard. Like there's nothing that stands out about him. Except he made this video where he's dancing to one of these trending TikTok songs. And the tracking of the drone is on his ass. So it like kind of shakes to the video.
That's funny.
He's got like 35 million views. He's exploded. Now he's started promoting content like, will I always be the butt shake guy? Like I can't shake this now. I'm like, what a random fucking, he's a wedding photographer like by trade. That's what he does. I was like, how did this happen? Like,
You just
how do
fuck
I
around
hit one of these
sometimes.
random fucking,
Well, you gotta Poseidon, are you okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just.
you're looking at chicks, huh?
Okay, just so we know the way Poseidon read, dude, it's like the hard drive is about to explode. This how for Poseidon to read a sentence. This is his face.
I'm actually looking at graphs.
Oh
Of?
shit, that'll fuck him up.
Of what?
Cryptocurrency.
Oh,
Stop.
forget it.
Do that after work.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, after work hours.
It's just we spoke about it for a bit, and
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, stop with the excuses. I like how he always jumps to an excuse. It's because don't do it.
Like yesterday with the air conditioning.
Your Honor, it's because don't do it. Yeah, the air conditioning is funny that he always.
I'm going to put you a note for the air conditioning. No, I'm going to put in my mental checklist. The very next day, the air conditioning was off. I came in here. It was fucking Dagobah. Disgusting.
What's Dagobah?
The swamp from Star Wars. Where Yoda is. That was the gayest thing I've ever seen. He was like, wow.
I was stretching.
Yeah, I need to stretch. My neck hurts, fuck. I'm like stiff.
Yeah.
I need like a good
Why does it hurt so much, Phil? Where does it hurt?
I mean, I told you this morning.
Where exactly does it hurt? In the back? Yeah.
I love preach.
From your head being pushed back?
I'm waiting for him to make the point he's trying to make.
Preach just texted me about the other thing, not the thing we were talking about, but the other thing that we were doing.
The illegal thing.
Like the thing,
The illegal thing.
No, the thing I told Sid on Saturday. Anyways, but it's so funny because he preaches hilarious because he texts like the way I text people, just the point like no, and it's like, oh, nice. Okay. Like he doesn't beat her on the bush.
Man, what's up, yo?
Yeah, he does. That's what I love about him. He's like, I need this, and it made me laugh. I'll show you after. You're gonna you're gonna die. Yeah. We
should bring Preach onto the. I don't know why I called him Ship.
I don't know if Preach wakes up in the morning. Actually, he does. He's always fucking working and hustling. But
it'd be a fun addition to the morning show.
Preach? Yeah, Preach would be a fun addition to any show. Well, he's going to come back soon. I'm going to bring him back on other podcasts, but he's traveling. I think next week he's going to the States. He has some podcasts to do, appearances and shit. Once he's back, I'll bring him back on. I don't want to rush him.
No, for sure.
I want to bring Abba on a podcast too. He was supposed to come in June, but Abba's super work mode right now. Like
that's good, man.
Bro,
nothing wrong with that.
Channel fucking exploded, bro. He put his head down and started working, and he got to 1.5 million subscribers, and it's climbing.
We're coming close to a milestone.
We're coming close to a milestone, but I have to stop de-ranking us. But it's hard for me to stop talking
about certain things.
Yeah, I can't stop talking about certain things, and we have to do shorter clips to ship out to people because now we become like. People like us and they become hardcore.
Long form content.
But you got to know. So I need an easier way for people to enter.
I mean, This Just Thing was always the entry point.
That was the entry point, yeah.
But like the morning show and This Just Thing, the content is too similar.
Yeah.
Like, what are we? It's basically This Just Thing is this episode. It's random because George isn't involved, right?
Well, so I remember when I started, somebody told me, bro, you're not going to get to 500 subscribers with podcasts. No, like long form on YouTube doesn't work. You won't get to 500.
You know what? 10 years ago, that was true.
But I didn't start the channel 10 years ago.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's when we started doing This Just Thing. It was around that time. Because I want to get, I think we could get like at least 2,000 people. That was my goal for long form.
I remember that. I remember when we started doing This Just Thing, we used to count the video views. We're like, yo, we got 68 this week.
It's going up. And I was like, you can't. YouTube is audio. Your numbers are gonna keep going up because every year the audio numbers kept going up every month.
Because audio.
There's 62 people in the chat right now chatting.
Yeah.
Like just to give you an idea.
So it was funny because it's not going to happen. It's the wrong platform. Continue doing the audio stuff, and we do. The audios are insane, bro. Just a French cast. How many French cast? Spotify had over 100,000 streams last week. Bro, just Spotify.
Audio is booming.
Yeah, audio is booming. So it goes. It's never going to work. That's not what YouTube is for, right? Long form podcast. And
really want to build.
But now we're almost at 10K.
I want to build the.
And that's all it is.
But it's also because of the way people consume long form.
Because people are home.
No, it's not also because. That's the reason why. That's the reason why nobody thought it would work. Because the way people consume, they thought, what are you going to sit there and watch the whole time and look at the screen for an hour or two? But that's not what people do. Some people consume it on YouTube because they want to chat, they want to leave comments, which you can't do on audio. You could just leave like reviews. Yeah. So a lot of people like the videos just so they can leave a comment. Whether it's fuck you or I like you, they like the comment. And they put on the background sometimes. They don't watch the whole thing.
I like
they listen.
having the option to be listening to something, and if I want to just
look at what they're doing,
see what they're doing, I can.
Yeah.
Like I don't subscribe to their Patreons, but like I get all the clips from Instagram, like for 2 Bears 1 Cave, Your Mom's House. Like
Segura.
Segura's crazy. Segura, his Spanish thing. I sent you the clip, right?
Yeah, you were laughing.
I love how much fun. That's what it is for me. If I can tell that you're having a good time, I'm in. Like Schalt, Segura, even
I love Flagrant too. That's my go-to podcast.
Was there ever a Flagrant one? I need to know.
No, they're the Flagrant.
Okay,
no. But that is my go-to podcast.
Flagrant too.
That's the one that
Flagrant is like
apart from ours that I'll re-listen to, like the one that outside of us.
I think Flagrant's better than ours.
No, but
He means 2 drink minimum hours.
Yeah, like a part like outside from ours,
From
like
the universe.
that'll be the one that I'll go to listen also.
Well, yeah, good, bro. Fucking support our homies.
No,
Yeah,
Flagrant 2 is phenomenal, and they have like there's a good vibe between their tech team, whatever you want to call them, and the two
Alex
of them.
Media and those.
Yeah, Alex Media and them.
They're all guys that we had met, and they're all Akash we had on 2 drink minimum.
Yeah.
They're all
You had a Akash on 2 drink minimum?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Akash
know
was
that.
the last
Right before
the world changed. Akash was the last guest. on,
Right. Yes. Xenospace.
Yeah. No. When we were at our Bordel studios downtown.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. But Akash was our last
I'm
guest
thinking of
before the
Abdul Butt.
world changed. Yeah.
But 2 Bears 1 Cave, bro. I had seen one clip one time
Fuck,
on
man. They do some
Instagram.
crazy shit on there.
Bro, it was so. Bro, I was in tears. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
It was Bert Kreischer that said this. Something about his friend getting. That told him, careful if you get hard when you hold your daughter or some shit. That was the clip.
I apologize to both of them, Bert and Tom, for how he's going to ruin this, but go on.
But you know which one I'm talking about.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
But how funny was that?
It's fucking...
Bro, I was
honestly,
in tears.
These
bro.
are, but again, this is how he ruins radio shows and he ruins podcasts.
The wording,
Because
sorry.
because you're
It's like when you go see a comedy show and you go, guys, this show was great. It was so funny. They're like, yeah, what kind of stuff did he talk about? Instead of just being like, and just giving you like a general,
Yeah, yeah.
like he told this joke where there's like a guy and there's a pirate.
that's
and
what
the
he's
pirate,
doing now.
like
Yeah.
gay,
So
but-
all you're doing is making people not
This
want to
was-
watch
this
that
was
show.
an Instagram clip, though.
But the fucking...
I know, but it's meant to be consumed as an Instagram clip. It's not meant to be interpreted by Poseidon.
But
That's
the
true.
fucking Tom Segura in Espanol, the fact that they gave me English subtitles, thank you.
Why do you keep
because
looking at that camera?
I
You're
don't
over
know,
there.
It's fucking...
No, keep. No, stop. Phil, stop. Oh.
Because I keep looking at myself. I think that camera's on. Now I'm good. Why are you both shaking your heads?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. You thought I was going to close the camera.
Yeah,
right?
and I was gonna get fucking so pissed off.
I flipped the screen so I can't see myself.
By the way, we
You're a
need new
strange
cameras.
man, Phil. You're
I'm
a very
not a strange man.
Should we
at
get new
all.
cameras?
Do we have money for new cameras? I'm
No.
I was going to ask you guys, I want you to produce an episode of Fill My Hole in here. Because I have a guest and
Fill my hole. I thought you said you stopped doing that.
I'm on hiatus.
No. This is what you told me the other day. This is what you told me the other day. I'll tell you what you told me the other
The
day.
show formerly known as Fill My Hole.
Exactly, because you said I'm gonna fill my hole will only come back when I'm actually filling holes, like investigating.
But I still want to continue doing my own podcast.
So why don't you call it?
I don't
The
want to.
Philcast.
I don't want to. I don't like that. I don't want to rebrand everything now.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go into the fucking stores, the iTunes store, and change the fucking stuff and the this and the.
You enjoy getting your hole filled, huh?
It's not even that. I mean, I never really liked the name of the show for the type of show I was doing. It didn't
Why
make
not?
sense. But at this point, I'm not gonna rebrand it.
Any plans on adding more Poseidon Patreons?
Poseidons?
No, I didn't even want to have Poseidons to begin with. I find it's too expensive, so I don't want to put more than 10. It's the 10 hardcores. And I know there's more hardcores out there that think that I think they're less hardcore because they're not Poseidons. That's not true. I still think you're hardcore. I love you guys. First of all, none of this would be possible without you badasses that are on the Discord and on the Patreon and all that.
Parkour?
So you're all hardcore in my books, whether
I thought
you're
you said parkour.
audio VIP to Poseidon. To me, it's people are jumping on supporting the thing. It's all hardcore to me. So you don't have to show your affection by getting the highest tier. You get what I'm saying? I love y'all.
See?
But yeah, those guys, the 10 that have it every month, obviously they're hardcore. But I don't want to make more because I find it's too expensive, bro. There's a limit, it's expensive, bro. $25 a month plus tax, all that shit. It's expensive.
I mean, look, it all depends what people want to pay.
In my head, it's.
Can you not create a package that's like pay what you want?
I don't know.
You
I don't
have that
think
option
so.
on Patreon because
I don't
that'd be
think so.
cool.
First of all, here's another thing that I tried doing on
What is
Patreon that people don't know. I was trying to reduce all the prices of every tier. 3 times I tried to do it. They don't let you edit that. I would have to like delete the tier or create a new tier. Basically, it would fuck everyone's thing up. So then I'm like, what if I delete the tier, but you paid and you're on the tier? You have to pay again. Like, let's say you paid a yearly.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay. So they made it super complicated. I was trying to reduce the price. That's so
tricky.
I understand that people are very excited and they're eager and they want to, but I was even trying to bring it down a bit because taxes.
But to answer your question after that long segue, yeah, we should probably get new cameras. But shouldn't you do your studio first, or you like them in your studio?
No, my studio first, I guess.
This one, the tricky part about this studio is the foam, right? Because the fact that the background is black and we're white people, the contrast.
What?
We are?
The contrast difference is intense for cameras like these, so it has a hard time. Because like, I don't know, I don't like the lighting in here. I wish we had been able to do something, but there's no more room. Like we can't. It's not a money thing. Like the cameras just need to be changed.
And we're not white, we're olive.
I'm not olive.
And we're super quiet on camera.
I'm a Greekster, but look at this skin,
Like,
bro.
if you look at
I'm like a
this-
pair of socks.
Like this camera, which is the exact same as these two up here, it looks better. The contrast, the colors are better because there's a bit of light color here. There's our skin tones. There's the shirts. These are on the sides. There's a screen. There's a bunch of stuff happening. When we do this way, it's just us and black.
So we should
the
decorate stuff behind us.
No, I mean, ideally we should have done like a lighter gray foam, but I couldn't find any. This was the
Well,
only
what
one.
about if I put, we got all those cool fan arts and stuff. What about if we put them in here
Do
instead?
you not remember what this room sounded like without the foam?
No, we keep the foam. Except for where there's art. Did I blow your mind?
I'm not sure if it would. You know what might happen there? Because of the distance between me and the wall or you and the wall, because your studio is bigger.
Blurry.
It might start trying to focus on the art, the camera. And
Ah, that's true. A lot of them are drawn photorealistically.
They're Look,
All this to say, guys.
next time around, if we were to rebuild this room, we're gonna do panels like we did out in the video
Oh.
studio.
Right in the Phils. That's not a bad name.
Oh.
A podcast
That's a
about
good
feelings
name.
between men.
Why are all my podcasts about
no,
like
that's-
some
Because you're a
kind of
pussy and they could smell it.
That's not the one I was looking at. I was looking at the latest one.
philosophy?
Philosophy.
Oh, yeah, philosophy.
That
don't
one's
like it.
good.
But that
I
one's
don't
going
like
to
that
get,
one.
you're going to get Google destroyed.
Right in the fills
do you
would
mean?
work better if there
Because
was me
the
and another
word
Phil.
philosophy exists and it's being used in books and everything. So it's going to be hard to find him. When you type in philosophy, you're not going to find him.
I see what you mean.
Go type in Pantelis podcast or Pantelis
Phil
comedy.
de pute.
What, Phil la pute?
I didn't see that
Phil
one.
de pute.
Oh, I didn't see Phil de pute, but that's funny.
Philosophy is not bad, but like I'm not doing a French show. Like, sorry.
Je te file pas.
I'm not seeing any of these. What's going on?
On top. They're older. I saw them.
Oh,
I saw because
okay.
Olga wrote Pantelis #1. That's the name.
Olga
that's
also
the,
complained about my hiatus, but I've never seen her in
syphilis. Yo, he got it.
See, Phil is.
Ah,
I like it. I like these names.
Maybe I'll just do a Greek podcast.
Oh, on the Patreon right now,
Are
there's
there any
a
Greek podcasts?
no.
Never heard
People
of one.
keep asking me to do a Greek podcast, but I don't have the time.
Pantelis and Ellenisti.
But I don't have the time.
It's
Um,
ancient Greek.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, on the Patreon right now, there's a podcast with David Pride. Yeah,
Is that with a Y or with an I?
with a Y, baby.
Interesting.
yeah, you.
Yeah, David Pride is on there. We uploaded that yesterday. There's also a French cast with Jean-Michel Elie, which is going to come out tomorrow to everyone else, but it's already been on the Patreon for a number of days. So you got French cast there. New French cast we're recording tomorrow. I'm getting somebody on that I really, really like. I want to push him hard on the French scene. I believe he is the futur. And yeah.
Do I know him?
No.
Okay.
You don't know the French scene, but he's I think
not on the French
bro.
scene
The
yet.
kid's fucking awesome, bro. He's a
Yeah?
good dude too. He's fucking awesome, that kid. So I think he's hilarious, and I want people to know him more.
They're still going on about guys. If you have name ideas, throw them in the Discord because if someone gives me a good new title, I'll change it. I'll go through the effort of changing it.
Wait, hold on. What about this fucking? Are we gonna talk more about the prime minister making up words to trick women into voting for him?
I don't think we should because it only gets more like attention
I
on
don't
him.
even understand what the point of that is. Like, there's not even like.
You just said like 5 times.
Hold on, like. Hold on, I can't stop saying it.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Hold on.
yeah, daddy.
So like, fuck. But
Can we talk about the Fox guy wanting to starve American? That's a loaded sentence that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm gonna Google it. But recession.
She-session.
There's no man. There's no.
It affected everyone.
There's no masculine.
I know, but what he's saying is, he's trying to say, this is what he's doing. So everyone felt it, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, hey, women, did you feel it? Like, yeah, of course we did. That's what I'm talking about. People don't mention you guys, but I got your back. No. Everyone went through this. It's what not only women went through this. We all went through it. But he thinks they're dumb. That's the thing. He talks down. When in reality, you would want the opposite from a leader. Just tell me the truth. Let's fucking get through this. Pull the Band-Aid off. But he's baby talking them. But I don't know. He thinks it's going to work. He's convinced that it's going to work. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see if it actually does work.
I'm nervous, bro. This guy gets fucking reelected. Where?
But Jagmeet Singh does the same shit. You ever seen him? Does the same.
Oh, bro, I cringe so
yeah,
hard,
bro. The
bro.
same shit, bro.
Bro.
Especially any woman that votes for either of those two guys, you're basically saying I'm brain dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Any person.
Any
not just
no,
women.
but I'm saying after they say shit like that, you're basically saying I'm brain dead. Like the
Yeah.
guy called me an
Yeah,
idiot,
yeah.
and I said, "Yes, sir, I am." Like that's what you're
Yeah.
doing. It's so stupid. Ugh. He is trying to get the girl vote is all. But they're...
Why are you so aggressive with the door? Can I understand?
Hey, what's up with the door thing? Why don't you calm down? Whoa.
I just met my clone in the hall.
Who?
I was standing on the phone, and this guy turns the corner, and he just stops. He looks at me. He looks, literally, black T-shirt, bald guy, beard, jeans. He looks at me. He's like...
I came back in time to tell you.
we stared at each other. I hung up because I finished. He's like, hello. I'm like, hello. And then he just kept walking.
The she session is real.
No, this is part of the shikovery when they return from the future. The shikovery. I don't know why I'm aggressive with the door. The door is not fast enough for me. I press the buttons and I'm trying to get through before the fucking deadbolt opens.
You're supposed to turn the handle and give it that little one that goes, and you open.
Poseidon needs to write a book.
No, he can't write. You know what his problem is? And this is not even a joke. This is 100% true. He's going to get mad about it, but it's true. Poseidon is a low IQ individual. And his entire vernacular, vocabulary, everything stems from whatever sounds he hears on TikTok. They go into his vocabulary because he's a borderline retarded person.
No, that's not true.
So he'll hear
That's
something.
fucking generous.
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And it's true. So he hears sound effects. And you know how other people hear ideas?
Puppy.
And then ideas go into their thought?
Puppy?
Bro, sound effects is what he keeps, not ideas. Sound effects,
No,
noises.
I was using the sound effect of the door. Like how
That's
you-
not the sound effect of that door. That door does not make that sound effect. You heard that sound effect on a TikTok, and then you use that.
You know which sound effect it is? It's
Probably.
Remember that fucking squeaky?
No, but I pay attention to ideas. But we're doing a fucking. We're having.
Why did I have too many coffees? Am I being crazy now? What's going on?
You don't have too many coffees.
I've
This-
had 3
this is my
coffees
first.
this morning. That's
Yeah, but they're not real coffees. You have these pussy coffees. They're this big.
Espresso.
This big,
This
bro.
one I filled up all the way.
Espressos are strong though.
Yeah, espressos have quite a bit of caffeine in them.
The next month is going to be utter chaos. It's been, what? Heckled at this campaign stops already. He's been heckled. Oh, get the fuck out of here. He's being heckled.
Oh.
What? He's been called a traitor to the nation. I don't know if he's a traitor. He's a dumb guy, but I don't know if he's a traitor.
He's a traitor to his.
Well, with the Chinese stuff.
Oh yeah, what's happening? Are we still under
what
Chinese
about the
rule?
We Charity where he just siphoned public?
He's not a
funds?
traitor, but he's a piece of garbage.
He is
Yeah.
a piece of shit. Yeah. Honestly, I really wish he wasn't a piece of shit. There's a part
too.
of me that really wants to like him. Like,
Me too.
But he's just such a dolt.
He's part of the system, bro.
Yeah,
He is the system. He's the epitome, like the personification of the system.
Yeah.
His father was the prime minister. Like I remember being like in my teens and like making fun of Greece, that like everyone's son is then the next prime minister at some point. Fucking it's the same 10 families or 6. And then this happened here. I'm like, oh boy.
But also, then there's people like me who are just too petty. For example, I was reading up on the conservatives. They put out a plan, like what they're thinking of, and also like for 10-year recovery and all that from the economic. And I was reading, I was like, fuck, this is actually a good plan. Also, the money to give to parents. I was like,
good.
but I have one problem. I don't like that guy's name, bro. O'Toole. Bro, I can't take this guy seriously.
What was his plan?
Sounds like a drunk.
Yeah, and I'm not
might
saying
just
he's.
be
I
a
don't know
racist
anything
thing.
about the guy. I'm not saying he's a drunk. I'm just saying, I'm like, fuck, bro. I don't mind the plan, but god damn.
But like, what are the other options? The NDP is not a viable
Oh
option.
no, I'm not voting. But no, it's impossible. It's
PPC,
probably gonna.
honestly.
The PPC won't win. Here's the other thing: the PPC
Aside from the
won't
fact
win.
that you're throwing away a vote, I really don't like Bernier that much.
The only way I would vote for the PPC is if I was in the riding of Viva, because I like Viva.
But you're voting for Viva.
I vote for Viva, but I don't think the PPC can win. So,
Do people call him Viva?
or David, I call him Viva.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Viva's a cooler name than David.
Yeah, I like Viva.
I'm just saying. I've actually never met him. You talk about him.
PPC is getting a lot of people's votes, guys, but it won't be enough.
Not enough.
Because they don't have a lot of mainstream.
just
It
saw
won't be
a
enough to
Leger poll
win.
this morning.
So it's kind of the same thing as like throwing it to the Green Party and shit. It's like you could vote for whoever you want, but I just mean, I don't even think the Conservatives can win. I think it's going to get broken down. There's going to be a minority, and I think the minority is probably going to be liberal. That's what I think.
I'm trying to find. I saw a Leger poll this morning, and it was like 30, like +1 for the +1 seat for the Liberals, +5 for the
NDP.
Conservative Party, and the PPC was not doing well in the poll at all.
Yeah, because the PPC, first of all, I don't even, the only time I ever hear about the PPC is when I talk to Viva. I don't hear about it. They're not in the news. They're not,
Because Bernier has been branded in the mainstream
as
a
a
racist.
as a fanatic. Or,
Which
yeah.
sometimes he says some pretty questionable things. Like he says a lot of stuff that makes sense, but sometimes he'll go off like on a tangent.
In
and I was
English,
like,
I
oh,
think it's a language barrier thing.
I don't think it's a language barrier thing. I think he's just better at nuancing it at you in French. In English, it's much more straight to the point. That's all it is.
Oh, I don't know.
Plus, he also can't really speak English well. How is he going to be in charge of all of Canada? Think about that for a second.
Well, I mean,
Like, how could a prime
Yeah,
minister
'cause
not speak English?
yeah. The current she session guy speaks it perfectly.
I mean, for a guy named Trudeau who grew up in Montreal, his French isn't that good, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's questionable.
You think Trudeau's French is questionable?
He doesn't sound Quebecois at all.
It doesn't. I don't sound Quebecois either, but I can
But he
speak
actually
French.
is Quebecois.
What does sounding Quebecois mean to you?
He's actually half Cuban.
Yeah, it's true. He is
I'm
half
setting
Cuban.
him up for it. I'm disappointed that you didn't grab that and he did. What are you reading? What do you got? Should I check?
Bernier is a wannabe Trump. I don't think Bernier has any real estate or anything like that. I don't think he has any businesses. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but
He's a make Canada okay again.
yeah.
Yeah, make Canada just fine.
Make it out. What are you doing, Malaka?
What the fuck was that? Sorry, it's an ad that played.
Bro, what are you watching shit like?
No, it was a
bro,
website that I pulled up.
bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Is he
This kid's
even
not
working?
working, bro. He's
He's
fucking
not
around the whole
working.
time.
We should
No, I'm
fire
trying
him.
to find the shit they said.
Remember that time we fired him on air?
Yeah.
Well, you did, not me. He doesn't work for me.
Thank you.
I'm actually looking shit up for the show, but anyways.
Oh, what kind of shit?
Exactly. I'm looking. Yeah, he can't
the
answer
stuff
that question.
They said
Yeah,
that they should starve Americans and treat them like dogs.
Oh, that thing.
Bro, that happened seriously 40 minutes ago. You still haven't
No, they
produced
brought it
any
up in the
evidence.
chat again.
I know.
It came
No,
up.
but he never produced any evidence of this.
Oh, but you guys are talking. I'm not interrupting. That's it.
I mean, maybe this is how he produces. This is his like vibe.
So what is it?
Huh? No, they just said that they should starve Americans. That's it.
Who's they?
The guy Fox News host Laura Ingraham and Bar Rescue host John Taffer.
Ingraham.
Laura what?
Jesus, Laura Ingram, you fucking
Laura Ingram.
Ingraham.
Whatever, there's an H, bro.
Poseidon, Google John Taffer starvation. John Taffer, isn't that the bar guy? The bar rescue guy?
John Taffer.
What's going on here?
Did they starve bar rescue guy? No more food in the bars?
Oh, he apologized. Apologizes for suggesting that unemployed.
Who
restaurant-
apologizes?
John Taffer. Because he suggested that unemployed restaurant workers want to rely on benefits instead of returning to the industry.
Oh, that's true.
Sorry, pause. Because Anna texted me, I just realized what happened and why I didn't respond because I'm protected from Poseidon's ignorance. You blasted commercial music into the stream.
Yeah.
LDC.
The kid's an idiot.
It did it
I
by
was like, I
itself.
jumped out of my chair.
It did it by itself.
Yeah, it did it by itself. It
No, but
did
the
it by
website
itself.
that I brought up, they have ads playing on the sides, bro. What's your problem?
Why is the same? Anyways,
And so it's your fault, Phil. It's
it's
your
my fault. Yeah.
But I never said it was your fault.
You
Ingraham.
said no. You said.
But I
it-
pulled
it-
up a website.
It did
and
it by
has-
itself. Yeah.
I pulled up a website, and they have those automatic videos that they play with ads.
But that's why
But
when
why
you go
would
to,
the-
you should always have, when you're not
That
using
line-
it, the USB line off.
Yeah.
There's a red button. You don't have
Just
to
in
do that.
case, so you don't have to
to
worry
do that.
about
There's a
that.
red button next to it. There's a mute button.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He
No,
stared
but-
at it for a second.
No,
he
no.
wiggled the slider a bit, and then he's like, "No, I'm not gonna touch anything."
Because that's the first time that happens.
It's not the first time that happens at all.
The ad?
I can't remember. I don't know about
It happens all the time.
other
Not on
shows, I don't
website.
know.
Even during every time he puts up a YouTube, he's like, "Oh shit, oh shit!" Every
Well,
time.
no, they're always pre-muted because I've muted.
But sometimes they.
no.
But sometimes they
Because
unmute
once you-
themselves and go to the stream.
No, because once you mute once, then every other video you pull up is muted.
That just only proves one thing. He is right if he's signed into your account, which he
yeah,
still
except
is.
but once you mute once, it's always muted. Now, because then you unmute it, and then they're
I
no
muted
longer
you,
muted.
like 12 months ago.
That had nothing to do with.
Anyways, the point is, so Christine is fucking making fucking news up again in the chat.
Oh, what's she
God
up
damn.
to?
So they made it sound like there's a political movement or whatever. The bar rescue guy said that people don't want to work. And first of all, he's the fucking bar rescue guy, Christine. He's the bar rescue guy. He does not have any control over a policy or anything. He's the bar rescue guy. And he's not right about starving people, but he is right that people don't want to go back to work because they're relying on benefits. That's what's happening here. That's how our friend Guido is going crazy.
I don't see anything on the where he said.
Wait, why is Guido going crazy? You can't find employees.
Yeah, bro, because people...
It's okay. Tell him not to worry. There's a whole plane full of people coming.
And actually, he said something. He didn't. I don't see anything that.
She said, she wrote in the chat, what if we cut off their unemployment? Hunger is a pretty powerful thing. So basically, if they're hungry, they
didn't
have
get
to
to
work.
that part.
Yeah, it's a bit of the extreme.
All
but
I
I
know
mean,
is I was
It is extreme, but he did something. He did say something else. Why don't we give this money to the employers to incentivize people to go to work?
no. He
That I
obviously,
agree
but they take one thing out of context.
I had a
I don't think he was
conversation,
actually talking about starving people. I don't think he wanted to kill people. But even if he did, he's John fucking Taffer, the bar rescue guy. Who gives a shit? Why are you guys giving that much weight?
So much credence to John
Yeah, they
Taffer.
made it sound like on Fox News, like the anchors were discussing starving people. What are you guys talking about? What is this with this culture, bro? What's going on?
Did you see that meme I shared the other day? The victim of tyranny and oppression starter kit.
No.
No, I'll show it to you after.
fucking-
It explains it really well.
John Taffer's in the news. The fucking bar rescue.
was having a-
Have you ever seen this guy on his fucking show?
What is the bar rescue thing?
He goes to bars and tells them to go fuck themselves. Yeah, that's basically, he goes into bars, he goes,
That's the whole
why
show?
don't you clean the fridge? No. He's telling people basic bar shit. And then this guy
Like
said,
it's a real show or a YouTube thing?
it's a real show. It's like a reality show. And then this guy
Oh, right,
went on
bar
Fox
rescue,
and
yeah.
said something stupid about unemployment. And we give a shit what he says. What the fuck does it matter? He has zero authority over anything.
And aside from not having authority, he's not even like an expert on anything to say that his opinion should matter more than anyone else. He's just a guy saying random shit. That's like Poseidon saying something obscene and everybody going, can you believe that? How could he say that?
However, 26 mostly GOP-led states have already cut off federal unemployment benefits in a bid to press people back to work. The results of that step may not be having the intended results. What?
She's just copy pasting stuff at this point.
Oh. But yeah, they should. Wait, hold on, Christine.
I
So,
looked at the wrong camera.
so Christine, are you saying that if your workplace, the job is available, you shouldn't go back to work? You should still collect unemployment benefits?
I don't think she's making a point. She's just.
I'm just saying
relaying
because
information.
that's the other option, right? Because that's insane.
I had a conversation.
Then
with
nobody
someone
would. I don't understand how would society run if nobody works and we just collect checks from the government. How would that work?
on that topic, which is the perfect segue.
Hold on. We
Well,
were
no,
only
it's
supposed to
important
hold on, but we were only supposed to collect during the time when we weren't allowed to
because
work,
the
right?
government stopped us. From
Because
being
the
able
government
to.
stopped us from working.
Yeah, that's right.
But if your business is open again and now you're refusing to, that's a whole different game. Because then what? No one's ever going to work again. I don't understand.
So I had a conversation with a bunch of people based on this upcoming election who
Yeah.
are, I won't name names, I won't say which parties, but they're involved with certain aspects of
Yeah, yeah.
certain left-leaning and possibly pseudo-left-leaning parties.
Yeah, why are you mad, Olga? Why don't you fucking calm down? I don't like this civil war in the chat.
Do you want me to put somebody
Okay,
in jail?
Eva Donna, go study hard because Poseidon, not looking so good right now.
Have Donna's gonna do it.
Before with the show started, she was giving everyone her credentials, what she's studying to replace him.
Oh, really? We're gonna call Evadon at some point to come in here for real.
So the idea is that CERB, because it's still being given out.
Hold on a second. Did Olga? Hold on a fucking second. Did Olga just put LOL and then an additional L right after?
Laughing out loud, loser.
Are you fucking playing games with us, Olga? Poseidon, time up. 30 seconds. Let's do this.
300 seconds, you mean?
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
There's no,
for that.
it's just timeout and it's 300 seconds. There's no, I can't
300
select.
seconds. Timer out. Timer out.
I never said
You think
lol
we're gonna
with 2 Ls.
accept? You think we're gonna accept that kind of fucking talk around here? Lol. We don't play that shit, Olga. All right. You take your bigoted, nonsensical, racist ass out of the chat for 300 seconds.
She got deleted.
And you think about what you did. You think about what you did.
Not fucking around here, huh?
Don't fucking play games.
Games Without Frontiers.
Yeah.
They're going to transition. They're
Yeah.
experimenting with the stats and how it would happen to transition CERB into a universal basic income as part of their campaign promises. It may come up.
So wait,
they're actually talking about
so
it
I can
seriously now.
I can work and just get money from the government.
Yes,
All
up
right.
until a
Give
certain
me money.
point, but that point is high.
Nice.
Milk will be $45 a liter, but we'll all have $900 a month.
Well, Dennis is saying dirap down chat. What does dirap mean?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds
Like,
oddly racist.
It's derailing.
Racism, rails, Chinese people. I get what
Block
they're
him.
saying. Fucking time out. 300 seconds. Let's do this.
Him too?
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't
yeah.
accept anti-Asian hate here.
De-rape him. You're an unraped.
Dirap him.
So at the beginning of the show, before you got here, I let everyone know that Poseidon, in my opinion, is the ultimate example of how power corrupts,
Yeah.
and a little bit of power corrupts absolutely. Because I knew this moment would come again.
Where
and here he is, doling out life sentences, 300-second sentences.
Yeah, I feel like you're dishing out these sentences very lightly.
You're the one that told me. You're the one that.
That couldn't have played out better if I tried harder. Oops, sorry. I scratched the ball.
Yeah, here's the thing though, Poseidon. I'm giving out suggestions, right? You're the judge with the gavel, and you're doing it. So
a question.
I am a freedom fighter. You are a dictator, putting people in jail just because they don't fit the narrative.
Question?
Yeah,
You say, let me just repeat this, that you're just making suggestions.
Yeah.
But I remember verbatim, let's rewind. I'll be Big P for a second. Time out for all 300 seconds.
Poseidon, time him out.
Oh, I'm getting timed out.
Time Phil out. Put him in prison right now.
You're gonna mute me. You better not mute me. Muted, yeah. Son of a bitch. Yeah, you can't time me.
It's only me now. It's only me.
And we just have to hear him breathe. It's just 20 minutes of this. How do you like that timeout, guys?
I pulled my neck again.
I wonder what it seemed like for people who are just listening and they can't watch because they're at work. Like, what is happening in there?
How is Phil coming in from the right speaker? Wait, am I still muted?
No, I'm
Oh,
muted.
okay.
I'm muted.
Dennis and Olga are still in jail?
Yeah, it's been. I don't know when I muted them.
Unmute them. Let them out of jail.
See what happens when George isn't there.
Let them out of jail, Poseidon.
Yes,
Give them
George.
freedom.
It has to reach the time.
Give them the freedom, sir.
Think about that. He's the one who gave out the sentence, but he can't actually remove it. YouTube is really in charge.
Hold on a second. I think you can remove it. You refuse to remove it because you
Hold on.
are a tyrant.
I mean, he is tiresome.
I have no option to.
Olga, have you repented? Olga comes back and says, I love my captors.
I'll never talk back
The
again.
dark place is not so dark when you make friends with the darkies.
Repent, Olga.
That didn't come out the way it sounded in my head.
Wait, what did you say? Hold on, repeat that.
I was waiting to see what she would do. I was like, why did he say he can't? He didn't. Okay. Dark mode activated.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh man, this show has gone off the fucking. It's completely deraped.
We need
It's completely deraped.
Yeah,
We
very.
need George. George levels out the show. Otherwise, it's just Pantelis live with me.
Yeah, it's a good show, though.
It's fine. Yeah, I
In the
enjoy it.
morning.
I just wish I wasn't so tired.
She's gonna, Christine says she's gonna come back and say that Shaq is a flat earther. Yeah, Olga is very hardcore. She thinks that
I think he
Shaquille
was
O'Neal.
joking.
Shaquille O'Neal was joking, and Olga has been smearing
His good
Shaquille
name?
O'Neal's name for a long time now.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Why does Poseidon?
given her ethnic persuasion,
Yeah,
You know,
Why
they
does
cause
she
trouble.
hate Shaquille?
I don't know.
I don't know. She has.
Does anyone in the chat know why Olga hates Shaquille O'Neal?
I have one theory.
What is it?
Do you remember, man? Honestly, sorry, my cheeks hurt from that last laugh outside.
It was a good laugh.
It fucking hurt. What?
It was a good laugh.
It was a good laugh. Yeah. Do you remember Shazam?
I remember Shazam.
That
Sadly,
is a good reason to hate Shaquille O'Neal.
did he produce it?
He produced it. He funded it.
Did he produce it?
Cast
That's not the
himself.
one that
as
he
Who
a
the
Genie.
fuck produces a movie? He's like, yo, you know what I want to be? I want to be a
Shazam.
genie, bro.
I want to be a fucking big genie.
No, wait. Shazam. What's the other one? I think we're mixing up the names.
No, Shazam is the
Wait,
guy
hold
with
on.
the light.
Shazam is the superhero.
I might be wrong. You're right. I think this is one of those Mandela effects that everyone gets
No, it's
wrong.
not.
No, you're just an idiot.
I have to
Oh,
find
it's
it. now.
Kazam.
Kazam, yeah.
Kazam.
Kazam.
Yeah.
Very close.
Shaq Mandela effect. I'm googling this right now. Bow. Sinbad
Bow,
Shazam.
bow. So Dennis,
Here. Proof. I'm not an idiot.
Sinbad's Shazam, internet conspiracy theory. Yeah, internet conspiracy theory. You're falling into them. So Olga and Dennis still in the dark together, keeping each other warm in the cold, cold dead of night.
She should be back.
This is
though.
an interesting fucking thing I just stumbled into. The strange case of a movie that everyone remembers but that doesn't exist. A movie called Shazam with Sinbad with the same plot as Kazam.
Yeah, I thought Sinbad was the genie.
Hold on, Olga should be back. It's 11:46. So.
Maybe she fucked off. She's like, screw this.
No, it says that she's still banded.
Oh, but it deletes all the previous messages.
It never brings them back?
No. Yeah, it's mean.
Oh my god, you erased Olga!
From the histories.
You erased Olga from the histories.
Oh, fuck, I gotta pay my
All right, well, I mean, it does fit the Slavic profile.
And
You just
actually, Dennis
just-
Lapointe should be back also.
Dennis who? The Mac?
Ah!
What?
She's back!
Oh, fuck. He scared me.
I thought she had died, Poseidon, but she's
Okay,
back.
that's much.
What about Dennis?
The Mexican?
Oh, she is back. I got sent to the gulag.
Is Dennis
It's
back?
funny because she's Slav.
Well, no, it's because
I know. But
Wait a
before it was
second.
a video game thing, it was a real place.
Oh,
where
Dennis
many-
is back too! Now. Like a circus seal.
Return of the Mex. once
Now, time
again.
out everyone else.
Whoa, just Olga and Dennis, huh? It's like
No.
a private show.
Poseidon gets.
Don't do it. Hey, don't do it. Is that running water in the
He's fucking playing stupid sound effects. None of them are good sound effects. He has the library. He can get millions of sound effects. He chooses the shittiest ones. I've given you access.
It's not that he chooses the shittiest ones. Is that we have the shittiest producer, and he chooses the shittiest sounds.
It's over 10,000, and because I have to search them, bro. There's over 10,000.
How much you want to bet if we switch positions and I chose on my first try, there'd be gold?
Yeah, there's a good chance. Don't take that bet.
I mean, I don't know how to do any of the other stuff.
Don't take that. The odds are against you, Poseidon.
the
Don't do
odds are against you.
that. Don't set yourself up for failure.
I choose sound effects all the time for work.
That's like those dummies that they're like, you think you could do better on stage? Here, take this microphone.
Oh, yeah, here I come.
And then the guy does better than them.
Oh, wow. That happens.
If you're not a good comic, yeah, that's going to happen. You got to be careful. You can't.
He just keeps looking at me over his mic like
Yeah, but he looks sad now.
this. Like,
What's going on,
I
Poseidon?
don't look sad.
Yeah,
But it's literally just clapping sounds.
Texas governor tested positive for COVID. Christine, let me ask you, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You're just copy pasting like headlines.
Yeah, what's going on right now?
I know you miss George, but we've decided that today is Pantelis Live on a Wednesday with me.
She can replace George. Timeout.
Hold on.
That was funny.
He tested positive for COVID. What the fuck do I care? Didn't millions of people test positive for COVID? Is he dying? No. So then I don't care. I bet you people in the chat right now, if I would test them, they would test positive for
I remember
COVID.
a few episodes ago, she was talking, Christine was saying something about how she writes articles. Is she like an actual journalist?
Christine, no.
Are you a journalist?
She might be,
Are
actually.
you a journalist? Like
Christine, how do you feel about the journals?
I mean, I know she pretends to be our producer because she tells me which camera because I do it wrong all the time. And I do appreciate that, actually.
I mean, she doesn't pretend. That is your producer. She's telling you what to do.
producing me. Way to produce me.
He's full vax.
Nah, he's full vax. You got to read it like that. It's a little Ubonics. Nah, he's full vax.
Wait, does that mean that if you're full vax, you can't die?
Ever? Like Dracula?
But then also, if you weren't fully vaxxed, you couldn't die either.
But you could maybe, possibly. Just
But
like
you
if
could
you're
still
fully
die
vaxxed.
even if you're fully vaxxed.
Yeah, guys, there's no absolutes in fucking science.
So then what the fuck is happening? That's what I don't get.
I mean, I think there is absolutes in science.
So wait a second.
Like zero.
Hold on a second. Wasn't the argument... Phil, didn't we have this discussion yesterday?
Yeah, we watched
The
that
argument
TikTok,
was
remember?
if you
It was
don't get
science.
fully vaxxed, you're selfish. Why? Because
you
I'm
can-
fully vaxxed and you could give me the virus.
But if you're fully vaxxed, you could still give the virus. You're just not in any danger. So you're more selfish, technically.
Yeah, who's in danger? The unvaccinated person is in danger
Yeah.
by that logic.
That's why I've always said the only people who
Christine
are...
is not a journalist.
And yet she tells lies. Very journalisty of her.
Very journalesque.
Yeah. Interesting. Jurnalio, eh?
Go on, Phil.
I've lost my train of
It's
thought,
all right.
Pantelis.
Positive PCR test. How many cycles was the sample ran through?
6,000.
Oh, I don't know, Peter, you nerd. How many cycles? I don't even know about this goddamn news story.
Oh, that's another thing that I read. Apparently, like
Yeah, the
mean-
PCR
don't be
test.
mean to Peter.
I wasn't mean to
He's already
Peter.
named Peter.
I like Peter. You don't like Peter, the name?
As a name?
Yeah. No, people used to call me Peter sometimes.
Why?
People have trouble with Pantelis.
Why?
Yeah. People have trouble with it.
You know what I don't get? Why Greek people named Panayotis go by Peter.
Why wouldn't they?
They could easily go by Otis. It's way cool. It's way cool.
No, Otis is not cool. You sound like a horse.
Otis.
Yeah.
That is possibly in all the
did you-
fucking thousands of hours of
How did
podcasting
you
that you've
do
done,
that?
the most racist thing you've ever said.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I said it.
How's that racist?
Oh.
Yeah, Otis doesn't it sound like a horse name? Just like George. George sounds like a pet iguana.
George does sound like a pet iguana.
What?
Absolutely.
That's
My
legit.
daughter named her fish weird names, and it worries me because she always talks about how much she likes one of them when we're in public, and she named them after their colors.
Oh, you
One's
got-
pinky, one's purpley or perpy, and the other one is whitey. But she really likes whitey, and she's always telling me how whitey is the best. And I'm like, can you shut up?
Whitey has a lot of power.
Oh, whitey, look at whitey. He's the best. He's like the boss of all the other fish. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh, bro, you just reminded me of an interaction between a Airbnb host and a guest.
That you saw in a meme?
Yeah, and
Otis is the name of someone who pets animals too hard. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, it makes sense.
So tell me this meme that you're about to slaughter.
Nah, fuck it, because you said I'm gonna slaughter.
Well, I mean, I saved you the trouble.
Oh, you're going to ruin a joke?
He was going to
Nah, I
repeat
was
a
not
meme
gonna
to me.
ruin a joke.
Oh, he's going to repeat it. Stop repeating memes.
But this is how did you hear how he set it up?
Stop sheep-eating memes.
That she reminds me of an interaction between an Airbnb host and a guest. And I was like, is this a meme? He's like, yeah.
Wait, Peter Biker.
Be care. It's be care.
Is Biker or Biker?
I thought Peter
Are you
was,
sure?
Yeah, it's Peter, be care.
Is it Biker or Biker? Because
Well,
Biker
it's spelled
sounds
with a Y,
cool.
so it's probably be care.
Hold on, Peter is for Panagioti, right?
If you're
Lots of
Greek.
them, yeah.
But if you're Chinese, it's for Huang Day.
I thought Huang Day was Leonardo.
No, Huangde is Peter.
I thought-
Wong Du, I think, is Leonardo.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember that in Sejap. They're like Mr. Shi, Ling, Pao, Fu, whatever. Like 20 names. He's like, I like Raphael. I'm like, why are they always Ninja Turtles? Like, they're always Ninja Turtles. They're just trolling us.
The best is when it's super long, though. It's long. It's like, it's pronounced Dan.
Shep. It's Shep.
Is that how it's pronounced?
That reminds me one time when I was doing Uber.
Peter Pride, worldwide. No name shaped, guys.
Peter is the male Karen.
Bro.
That's the
No.
name.
First of all, that's another thing that Pride told me that makes sense. The Karen thing. You see these people on the left, they use Karen. Well, we all use Karen now.
all do.
But Karen has become a thing that you can just shit on middle-aged women. You're basically calling them a cunt. That's what Karen is.
Yeah,
you're calling them a cunt.
absolutely.
And it's acceptable because you're using another word. But it's still, is cunt acceptable or not?
I
Because you're
think it's
making it
acceptable.
acceptable by
course it
calling
is.
women.
If
I
it's
love that word.
If
It's one of
someone
my
is
favorite
acting
words.
in a cunt-like fashion, they should be called a cunt.
Airbnb, she, yeah.
Airbnb. Oh, clever. You did that really weird. You didn't look down to read. You just looked at me while you said it. I was like, what's happening?
I am wise beyond my years.
But about
Airbnb
the-
is a great
About the Keener
trans
stuff,
club.
though.
They have dancing.
About the Keener names. One time when I was doing Uber.
Sorry, before you go on, do you know that keener in Canadian English means something very different? Than
Yeah,
what you
I
think it does?
learned- I learned
too.
the hard
didn't
way.
know. I didn't know. Keener is
learned-
like a nerd, I guess.
No, as someone who's very keen.
Keen to-
who
to-
wants
to
do
please,
stuff.
yeah.
I learned the weirdest way ever.
Bunch of keeners.
No, me, what I learned, I think it was Bruce Hills, the CEO of Just for Laughs, was like on Instagram. He had a story where he was at the Bell Center like early, like for a hockey game playoffs. And he wrote something like, yeah, we're just a bunch of keeners or something like that. I was like, what the
That
fuck?
must have been so.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I was like, I know this guy. This guy's not racist. I was like, I know it. There's zero chance that this guy's a racist. Like, what the fuck's he writing? You know?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
No, but one time I was doing Uber and I was picking up a
Keener?
a Bob from the airport, right?
Oh, Bob. Okay.
What's up, Bob?
A man named Bob?
A man named Bob.
Oh.
And because it showed up as Bob on the app, right? So,
Alright.
so I pull up and I go to pick up a Bob. I'm just waiting. I'm like, bro, where the fuck is this motherfucker? I'm looking for like a, I don't know, like a
Bob.
Bob,
Fucking
right?
Bob
I'm
guy.
looking for a Bob. I'm like, where's a Bob? And there's no joke. This short,
Him saying "Where's the Bob" is the best.
this
Where's
short
Bob?
Chinese man approaches me, dressed all like in anime and shit.
What do you mean dressed in anime?
Like dressed like an anime character, bro. Dressed like an anime character.
The
in-
man
in
came
cosplay.
dressed in action film.
He's just wrapped in fucking pellicule.
He was dressed in
Little
cartoon.
silver nitrate in
No,
his
but
hair.
you know what I mean? He had
In
that
cosplay.
almost, bro. You know how Asians dress, bro. Sometimes they dress weirdly, bro. They have this weird fashion.
Okay.
He
so
had like one of those hats, those pointy hats.
like Raiden.
no,
Raiden.
no. But you get my
Anyway,
point.
so he's dressed oddly.
and he approaches me and he goes,
Are you
"Hello?
Bob?
Are you
No, are you Bob? Are you Bob?
He goes,
Bob?
"Hey, are you
about
Poseidon?" And I go, "Yes, it's me." And he goes,
He must
"Oh,
have been
okay."
like, he don't look like no Poseidon
go-
I have seen.
And he goes, "Fuck you, bastard! You bastard!"
Well, you don't look like a Bob.
He goes,
Touche.
and he goes, "Oh, I'm Bob." And I go,
greatest
and then
story
bro, no joke, and without a flash, I look at him. I go, "Shut the fuck up, bro! You're not a Bob. Get the fuck out of my face like this, bro." To the client, bro.
And that was the last Uber
And was
pickup.
he a
And he
client?
goes, "No, I Bob," and he points me to the thing, and it was my car with my plate and everything. I was like,
Oh shit!
"I'm so sorry."
Oh,
You know what? You're
you
stupid.
didn't double down.
How else would he have known that you're looking for a Bob? You thought he was telepathic?
Huh?
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. But I have to say
No, but
that's... what about Bob in Park X? He's an Indian guy.
Oh no, his name
Bob
isn't
is not
Bob.
his Bob.
We call him Bob.
We
because
We call him Bob.
Bob,
yeah, his name isn't
The
Bob.
Depaners just called. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Did you notice they fucking put sticker parking on St. Rock?
Well, only for a few little spots. Yeah,
But it's still dumb. It's a fucking business street. Like
they're destroying the neighborhood.
I saw a
Yeah,
video
yeah,
of Montreal today, downtown, and they're like, look, the new sidewalks are almost ready. I'm like, hold on. You took St. Catherine from a super congested 2.5 lane street to a 1 lane street. This is a great idea.
Yeah,
Or did you see fucking Valerie Plante's announcement? We're going to turn all public transport electric. I was like, yeah, thank you. You told me 2 years ago you were doing this.
Yeah.
You're just re-announcing old stuff.
And that's gonna work very well in
No,
winter.
look, I have no issue with all of our transit being electric. That makes sense. But don't pretend it's a campaign promise.
It's not gonna happen.
in winter, bro.
Why not? You can still charge things in winter. It's not solar.
Yeah, but it consumes more
What?
energy.
Consumes more what?
What?
Energy.
The mileage of the cars go down in winter because of the cold.
Yeah, but
So what does that have to do with
buses,
anything?
they're on a fucking grid. It's not like you're driving to like. I don't
Wait,
know,
so what if their
Porto Toronto.
mileage goes down? What does that
Who
matter?
cares? You can still recharge them.
What do you mean? What's your problem?
No, but like,
There's no reason our public transport, especially the train.
Hold on a second. I'm just curious as to what he's trying to say.
no, because they use diesel, right? So they can go for like 1,000 kilometers and shit.
Okay.
No problem. But like with electric buses, are they gonna be able to do it?
I don't know.
Maybe
the
not
exact
1,000
mileage.
kilometers, but doesn't Mike
Even if
have a
they're doing
Tesla and drives
800.
everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyways, my point was she announced a bunch of stuff that she announced 2 years ago as if it was a new campaign promise. Like, which is pretty fucking hilarious.
These politicians
The
are
only
full of
new
shit.
part was more electric Bixies because that's right in line with her. Well, you know, it's Valerie Plante.
I was gonna smack her with a Dixie.
She also wrote a book, man.
Huh?
She released a book.
Yeah, it's called Bikes. And it's just a photo. It's just a series of
Bikes.
photos of bicycles.
This is an early prototype
with her
bike.
face going bikes.
Yeah,
It's just her like this.
There's a pull tab at the bottom. When you pull it, her jaw opens. Bikes, bikes. You know, like those cards.
Yeah.
Bikes.
Poseidon, cue us out.
Oh, is it time already?
Yes,
Wow, how
it is time
flies
already.
Without George.
Oh, Poseidon's vibe. I wish there was a camera on him so they could see that shake.
can make it happen if you
shimmy,
want.
shimmy,
Film
shimmy,
me,
shake,
Phil.
shimmy.
Film me like one of your French ladies.
Listen, guys, if you didn't know already, film me like one of your French ladies. If you didn't know already, a new episode 2 Drink Minimum drippity dropped last night. It is available now everywhere, including in audio and in all video formats.
How many formats?
2.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yes, 2 different formats. That's actually just audio and video.
What kind of codecs are we talking about?
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Join the nation. Also, the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, we had like fucking 15, 20 people join yesterday. So join the Discord. Yeah, a lot of people just chat up in the Discord.
Check it out.
They're making friends. They're finding love. All the things you can possibly think of, you can do on the Discord. It is the new
I can't wait till the
chat
baby is
room.
produced by the Discord.
Oh, baby will be produced by the Discord.
So
Yeah,
name
so-
him Pantelios.
Yeah, so patreon.com/Pantelis. Sign up over there if you want to be part of the Pantelis Nation. We're giving away shirts every month. You already know this. I'm going to make a phone call today. I'm going to try to get us in a situation where we can sell shirts where you can just go buy them online and I don't have to
I
worry
found
about
a
them.
place.
I found a place too.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah.
Canadian?
It's
Does it have
Montreal.
Canada in the name?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It
I
might. I don't know.
Okay, because I found a cool place. I want to send it to you. Anyway.
Phil, follow Phil. Phil's starting up his
Hey, I can't
podcast.
remember my own.
Phil My Hole is coming back once again. Oh, you're on, Phil. Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
So check that out. Links are in the description. Phil's also a filmmaker. He can make a commercial for you. As you saw him earlier, he bragged about his commercial making quality
When did I do
to the
that?
point where podcast commercials should be made by him.
They should. Only me.
So a man with that much confidence is the kind of person you want running your campaign.
And you know I'm confident because I leave the house like this every day. Yeah.
Balabanos.com. Check out Phil. Hire him. His schedule is pretty busy. You know why he's in high demand? Because he's known as a great filmmaker. So check out Phil, Balabanos.com. George isn't here today. He's very busy, but check out George's stuff too. Just Does Dad's got a podcast over there. Backstage is coming back because politics are coming back. And Poseidon, ThePoseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. Twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69. He's playing games. I got a camera from my PlayStation the other day.
Oh.
Me and Poseidon will be twitching together in the near future. Twitchy Twitch. Thank you guys. Go fuck yourselves.
Guten Bye.